everybody.
Hello, everyone, and of course, all points in between. We are live here tonight, and of course, ladies and gentlemen,
Now with the hottest show in the universe, the Wrestling Experience, with your host Earl Cole.
Acknowledge me.
Coming at you with all the dope shit, freshest WWE content, and also the AEW. You are now watching The Experience, the Wrestling Experience. Now with your host Earl Cole.
all right. Well, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Raw Watch-A-Long. My name is Earl Cole, and I hope that you like that little intro, little ditty. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, tonight we are heading to Wilkes-Barre, PA. Wilkes-Barre, PA, ladies and gentlemen. And me and Jeffrey drove down to Wilkes-Barre today, and we chopped down a few trees. Yes, and getting ready for the
Timber.
yeah, we're getting ready for the winter, and we need to put a little log on the fire. Um, so tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we are heading to Wilkes-Barre, PA, and we're heading to Monday Night Raw and the fallout from Crown Jewel. We hope that everyone enjoyed the Crown Jewel watch along. We hope that you enjoyed everything that we brought to you on the Hardcore Sports Network. Tonight, ladies and gentlemen, the Hardcore Sports Network is on the precipice of history because tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we can get our 200 subscriber. Our 200 subscriber is out there. We need to reel him in like a fish bait, and let's see if we can get that subscriber. Let's see if we can get that subscriber. So tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we are live on the Hardcore Sports Network on YouTube, on Jeffrey's channel, on my channel, and of course, you can follow Hardcore Sports Network on Twitch at hardcoresports1.com. Then you can follow them on Instagram, and of
Hey,
course,
Sophie.
you can follow them on Twitter at Hardcore Sports and hit that like button. Hit the like button on Jeffrey's channel. Hit the like button on my channel, and hit that like button on the Hardcore
Ding.
Sports Network. We greatly appreciate it. We greatly appreciate it. If you do not hit that like button, I will instruct Jeffrey to put you through a table. And you don't want
You don't
that.
want that.
You do not
You don't want
want
that.
that. No,
How
you
you
don't
doing,
want
sports?
you do not want that. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, I'm just kidding, of course. I'm kidding. It's a
He's
joke
not
between
kidding.
me and Jeffrey.
He's
So
not
you
kidding.
don't.
He's not kidding. There's gonna really be somebody going through a table. It's not a joke. There's really gonna be somebody going through a table. Chad, Sports Coma, Sophie, and D. Hope you guys are having a great Monday. Thank you guys for coming by the Monday Night Watch Along. Like Earl said,
Yes,
we are
and
coming off.
yes, and
We, we are coming off the Crown Jewel pay per view, and we are on the road. We are in our car right now, and we are driving down that couple of week road to get to Survivor Series. We are on the road to what are we on the road to, Earl? It begins with a W, ends with an S, and it has or aim in the middle.
what is war games?
That's right.
War games.
That is
Two
right.
rings, one massive cage, one
Mm-hmm.
floor configuration. Ladies and gentlemen, massive, massive setup. And it's
Mm-hmm.
going to house both men and women of the
Mm-hmm.
WWE.
Absolutely. I'm excited.
Rivalries will be finished. rivalries will be finished inside the War Games. And just who, is going inside these cages? We're going to find out maybe tonight, maybe
Mm-hmm.
next week on Raw, but we're going to find out eventually because Survivor Series is just 2 weeks away.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Saturday night, the 26th of November, Saturday night, the 26th of the November. So don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, it's War Games for you here on the Hardcore Sports Network. Everyone in the chat, hello, how are you?
Big
And
boy
and
Facts Johnny, how are you doing
let me
tonight?
properly introduce my co-pilot. Let me introduce my co-pilot properly because he deserves it. This gentleman, ladies and gentlemen, has been on the Raw Watch-A-Long now. We've done almost 9 of these Raw Watch-A-Longs. And every time he comes on here, ladies and gentlemen, he brings it.
Mm-hmm.
Jeffrey is fantastic.
As
He
is this
is
Jeff.
knowledgeable. He is passionate. And he's a gentleman. Subscribe to his channel. Subscribe to him because he brings it home like nobody's business. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the one and the only Mr. Jeffrey Turner. Jeffrey, welcome to the Raw Watch Along.
Man, you make me feel like a celebrity every single Monday night that you keep introducing me like that. I feel like I should be walking and getting my star on the Wall of Fame or something. I should be getting my star on the Walk of Fame or something. It's incredible. But I appreciate that, Earl. Thank you so much. It's awesome always to do these shows with you on every Monday night. And I'm excited. For the first time in many years, I'm actually excited for the lead up to Survivor Series because it's not going to be a boring as hell pay per view with no build, no excitement, no type of just lackluster type of build up together. We're actually going to get a legit show where it's going to be built around the War Games pay per view. That's why I'm excited because Triple H has taken this concept and he's revamped this pay per view and he's going to make it more exciting. And it's all going to start tonight because I believe tonight we're going to start getting who will be involved in this War Games matchup for the men and the women because we have a couple weeks of a build up for this pay per view in Boston. Keyword Boston, and we know what select person is from Boston, so think about that too. But we're going to get the build up for these pay-per-views leading up to the big show on Saturday night, November 26th, Thanksgiving weekend, when we're all going to have all these big feuds, like Earl said, come to an end, collide in one of the most destructive cage matches in the history of this business. And leading into tonight, there's also one other big thing that will be happening on Monday Night Raw tonight. As Seth Rollins, the United States champion, as we're just about a minute away from kicking off Monday Night Raw, Seth Rollins tonight will be having an open challenge for his WWE United States Championship for tonight. So who can answer the bell? We don't know. Could it be somebody in that locker room currently? Could it be somebody that's coming back to the WWE? Could it be somebody that's coming back from injury? We don't know, but I'm excited to see what we have in store tonight for the fallout from Crown Jewel and the build-up to Survivor Series. What do you think about it, Earl? I see my buddy is having a little bit of issues right now with his internet, but he will get that fixed in a matter of time. So we're just about to get ready for Monday Night Raw. The teleprompter is up there. The graphics are on the screen. Monday Night Raw is just about to kick off, and I'm curious to see what we're going to start out this show with. Are we going to get the United States Championship? Are we going to start seeing people get added to this War Games matchups? You're going to find out in a matter of moments. My guy Earl is going to kick off the show like he always does every single Monday night. He's going to give you the recaps. He's going to give you promo recaps. He's going to give you match stuff. He's going to give you all the analysis that you need for every single Monday Night Raw. Every single Monday Night Raw. And just a reminder, you guys think you're only going to be seeing us on Monday Night Raw for the rest of this month? You're going to be seeing us as well on Saturday night, November 26th, as Earl and myself, and maybe some guests along the way, we will be covering the WWE Survivor Series pay-per-view on Saturday night, November 26th. And my guy, Earl Cole, will also be live at AEW Full Gear. So make sure you guys give him a shout out. He's going to be at the pay-per-view. I might be covering that pay-per-view later on this month, so just keep your eyes open. But Monday Night Raw is kicking off. Earl, take it away, my friend. Let's see what's going to happen on this show tonight. Should be a good
And
one.
of course, ladies and gentlemen, the Usos are heading. The, the Usos are heading to the ring as Monday Night Raw
Interesting.
kicks off.
Interesting.
Soa
We're starting out with the
Sequoia
Usos.
is coming. Yes, and Soa Sequoia.
So we got the Usos and Solo Sikoa. They're going to be kicking off the show tonight for Monday Night Raw. I like it.
The crowd
I
seems
like
to
it.
love the Usos.
What up, Mac? How you doing, bro? I hope you're
Mac
having a
the Giants
fantastic
fan.
Monday too, bro. Mac, bro, I hope that you're going to have some time on Saturday, November 26th, to be able to hop on the show with us, because I know for a fact you know War Games. I know for a fact you have got to be jacked up for what's going to be happening in a couple of weeks on Saturday night for WWE War Games. So hopefully you're going to be able to catch that pay-per-view, because it's going to be freaking awesome that night. Go ahead, Earl.
Yes. So the Usos are in the ring right now, and they are ready to cut a promo.
And as they showed on the graphic, you're going to be getting a WWE Universal Championship match this Friday as the Usos, coming off a tag team title defense against the Brawling Brutes at Crown Jewel. They will be taking on the New Day this Friday on SmackDown for those WWE Universal Tag Team Championships. I have to admit, this is pretty freaking cool seeing all the Usos together. I love it.
Let's see what's happening here.
Damn right. I think Max can be with us on that night, so I'm excited. I think we're going to get a three-man table for Survivor Series, so I'm excited about that. But Earl, go ahead. We'll get the recap on what's going on with the show.
Oh, yeah. We smashed Logan Paul, and we smashed the Brawling Brutes, and we're still the ones. We see this. So now they're showing you on the Titantron how the show ended with the entire bloodline on the ramp and the pyro going off. The Usos says that we are the longest reigning tag team champs, and we're going to be taking on the New Day on Friday Night SmackDown, which is an easy retainment. They are not coughing up the belts to the New Day. He said, ever. You're going to see the longest reigning tag team champs ever happen on Friday Night SmackDown.
I love seeing Solo Sikoa just sitting,
and here
standing
comes
like
the
a
New
badass.
Day.
Oh, here we go.
I know. Here comes the New Day.
I friggin' love seeing just Solo Sikoa standing there like a badass. Like a huge enforcer
Yes.
of this team. I love it.
Yes.
How do you feel about this again? We've seen the New Day and the Usos face off against each other so many times. Do you think it's redundant? Oh, looks like Earl's internet just had a little bit of an issues. But the New Day and the Usos are cutting a promo right now with one another. So I'm curious to see what they're going to say. Kofi Kingston is congratulating the Usos on the win they had on this Sunday.
We
Everything okay
apologize,
with your
ladies and
internet,
gentlemen.
Earl?
We got kicked out of the stream. Yeah, little technical difficulties here with the Wi-Fi and everything else, but we're trying. We're navigating through it. So, what was the question you were asking me, Jeffrey?
I was asking before if you're a little bit think this is a little bit too redundant with the Usos and the New Day facing off against one another, if like you're tired of seeing it, or if you don't mind seeing these guys face off against each other one more time. Because we've seen the Usos and the New Day face off against each other so many times over the years.
I mean, I want this. I want this to be the end.
I agree.
This needs to come to an end.
This is where you need other tag teams.
I don't think we need to see this anymore.
Yeah, this is where you need other tag teams to
We
step
need to
up.
have something. Right. We need something fresh, something better in the pond.
I mean, what other tag teams do we have, though? We have Hit Row. We got the Viking Raiders, who will be back soon. You got some tag teams on NXT. They could maybe come up. So we got Alpha Academy, but they already won it. I wonder if they're just trying to save everything for Sammy and Kevin. By the way, your Wi-Fi just got a hell of a lot better right now, so that's good.
I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure here.
Neither am I. Neither am I.
What I do know is, what I do know is that again.
Oh, so they're talking about their legacy now. Ooh. Xavier's going in on them. He's talking about the fact that they were coddled, the Usos and Solo Sikoa, because of the fact their lineage, part of the Anoa'i family, while Kofi and Xavier were pretty much first-generation superstars that had to make it through the hard way. So he's digging in on the Usos right now.
Here from the Usos.
I freaking love that. When the Usos are serious, they are so damn good on the mic. Both of them. Jimmy and Jay are so good. There we go. He's going in on him. He's talking about his YouTube channel, Up, Up, Down, Down. Xavier.
Diamonds. He says that turns into diamonds.
These guys, when they are serious, they are so good on the mic. When you get these two teams being serious, it is gold with the New Day and on the Usos. It's fantastic promo work by both these teams. I love it. I love when these guys are serious because they really know how to go on the mic.
Yes.
Now he's talking about his King of the
He
Ring.
said, we gave you that chance. We gave you Kofi Mania.
Yep, they did.
Right.
They're talking about the King of the Ring that Xavier Woods won a couple of years ago.
And they had to forfeit. He said we were saddled with positive and preaching and all of that.
It's like a direct shot at Vince McMahon. That's what it feels like.
Yes, that's what it feels like.
And the old management.
And he said even management said that we suck.
Yeah. Oh, I can understand why they would feel that way. Absolutely.
He said we.
Oh, now he's talking about they're
elevated.
talking about the fact that they elevated him. I love it.
Did you in the
It's getting
process?
personal now. What up, AK? Thank you so much for coming by the stream, bro. I love this. This is good stuff. I'm loving this stream. I'm loving this promo battle right now.
How are you tonight, sir?
Oh, we got more people coming out now. It's Matt Riddle. We got Matt Riddle coming out now. So they're mixing in that bloodline and Matt Riddle stuff all over again. As we know, the bloodline is responsible for Randy Orton being out of action earlier this spring. So I like they're tying everything together now with this Matt Riddle situation. They're going back to Riddle and the bloodline.
They're trying to be serious, and Riddle is just getting in the ring, and he wants to play bongos.
Yeah, I don't like it. I want Riddle to be serious. These are the guys that took out his partner. He should be serious right now and not screwing around. He'd be like, he should be pissed off because of what they did to him and Matt and Randy Orton months ago. I want to see this become more of a serious feud between these guys.
Right.
I don't care about the stupid bongos right now.
I don't know why they did this to this segment.
No, he's talking to Solo now.
No, they just ruined the segment with this. I mean, come on, man. Why did you do that? You had such a good promo, and then you ruin it with this.
Look at Jimmy. Jimmy's banging on the bongos. All right. So we're going to get a six-man
Let's
tag
have a
match
six-man
tonight.
tag. All right.
We're going to get the Usos and Solo Sikoa taking on Matt Riddle and the New Day in a six-man tag. I don't mind that. I don't mind that.
No, and that's coming up next. We're going to commercial, ladies and gentlemen.
The segment was
I just
so
wish
good
that they
at the
wouldn't have
beginning.
ruined it like that.
It was going so well, and then they had to bring the stupid bongos things. Matt Riddle was at his best when they were making him serious. When he was going out there and he was not messing around, he was beating the hell out of people, and he's coming off like a serious person that could be a legit champion in the past. Now he's going back to being goofy Matt Riddle. This is the crap that Bruce Pritchard would book these people in, or Vince McMahon. This is a
Yeah.
different Matt Riddle now. I get they're trying to go with the little thing with him and Elias, but I want the serious Matt Riddle back. I want the Matt Riddle that's going to go out there and he's going to kick freaking ass. He's going to go out there and he's going to be serious and take names out there in that ring. Now, I don't know if this is setting up for some type of return eventually with Randy Orton soon. Because I've heard mixed reports on Randy Orton that he might be getting back surgery soon. I've heard mixed reports that he could be back soon. I don't know what's going on with Randy Orton, but I wonder what is going on with Matt Riddle, because he's sort of been fleeing and he's been floating in a sea of nowhere right now. Since Orton has gotten hurt and since the Seth Rollins feud is over now, Matt Riddle just seems lost. Like he's just in these goofy feuds with the Alpha Academy and Elias. Can we put Matt Riddle in something more serious? This is the problem when you have too many talents on your program. Yeah, somebody like Matt Riddle gets lost. I don't like it.
I am not going to argue.
I
agree with the assessment. I agree. I mean, it's just it's bananas. It is bananas. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to say. The segment was going good, and then you threw in him playing the bongos. I didn't understand that. I mean,
it's stupid.
That made no sense to me.
You're turning him back into a comedy character. Is he a comedy character? Is this guy going to have the jokes and stuff at times? I don't mind the jokes at times because Matt Riddle is just incredibly charismatic, and of course, like we all know about his gimmick. It comes off like, quote-unquote stoner. But at the same time, Matt Riddle has to be more serious so people can take him more seriously as a guy that can be a legit world champion. Matt Riddle's got it all. Make this guy more serious at times and stop with the goofy crap all the time. Seriously. If it's part of the gimmick, I get it. They're just probably, going with the motions until eventually Randy Orton gets back, whenever he gets back. But I don't like it. I don't like it at all.
No, I don't like it either. I don't like it either, Jeffrey. I'm not a fan of it. The segment was going good. It was very passionate, but then you threw in the bongs and it just ruined the whole thing. It brought down the segment, and I just think that's just it's almost like a good soup. You're drinking a good soup, and then all of a sudden they put lemon juice in it.
Yeah.
And it just ruined it.
I'll give you a better example. You're drinking really good soup, and then you get to the bottom, and it gets too salty and peppery. But we're back on Monday Night Raw, so Earl is going to be calling the 6-man matchup between the Usos and Solo Sikoa, taking on the New Day and Matt Riddle. Earl, take it away, my friend.
So right now, Riddle has Jay all tied up, and he just power slammed him in the corner. He tags in Woods. Woods now has Jay in the corner, and he's just stomping the crap out of him. Unicorn stomp. Here we go. Tag in. Unicorn stomp in the corner. Unicorn stomp in the corner. And Riddle comes in again, and he's stomping on him too. He's paying homage to the New Day. Everybody's taking turns stomping on Jay in the corner. And now whips, drop kick right in the corner. He covers him. 1, 2. No, that is all he get is 1.
They're kicking the crap out of Jimmy. They're kicking the crap out of Jimmy right now. They're beating the hell out of Jimmy Uso in the corner.
Jimmy is just getting. Yeah, Jimmy. Right, and now Jimmy tags in Jay, and Jay is the legal man in the ring, and he just beating the stew out of Woods Kofi in the ring. Sorry, and a shoulder block, and nip up. Oh, beautiful leapfrog, another leapfrog, and a back elbow to Jay. 1,
and just for a quick
2,
note, we're going to be getting Johnny Gargano taking on The Miz later on Monday Night Raw. Obviously, they're continuing their storyline with The Miz and Dexter Lumis and Johnny Gargano. We're going to see how that's going to lead up. But Earl, go ahead. Just want to throw that out there.
which I'm totally confused about that storyline.
You're not the only one.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, Woods is in the ring right now, and he has an armbar on Jay. Woods now takes the other arm and he wraps it around his own arm, and he's just stomping. He's just doing joint manipulation to Jay, and he rolls him up one, two, no, 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 not right now, not today, not tomorrow. And he tags in Riddle. Riddle comes in the ring now, and he kicks him right in the guts, and a beautiful forearm by Riddle. Nope, 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 nope. Oh, Insuguri to Riddle.
Nice little move set there by Matt Riddle.
Yes,
I like
Riddle
it.
now.
Riddle's got a good set of offense.
Yes. Riddle now from the second row. Oh, Sequoia just nailed. Just nailed. Just nailed Riddle on the outside. We're going to commercial.
Oh, hard landing there
So
by
we're
Jay.
in commercial. We are in commercial break, ladies and gentlemen. You are watching the Hardcore Sports Network. You are watching the Raw Watch-A-Long. My name is Earl Cole. That's the talented Mr. Jeffrey Turner. Please subscribe to Jeffrey's channel. Please subscribe to my channel. And please subscribe to the Hardcore Sports Network. We are one subscriber away, ladies and gentlemen, from 200. One subscriber away from 200 on the Hardcore Sports Network. So, please, everyone, hit that like button. Hit the like button on Jeffrey's channel. Hit the like button on my channel. And hit the like button on the Hardcore Sports Network. We greatly appreciate it. And sub to all of our channels, please. We greatly appreciate it. Here for you tonight on the Wrestling Experience with Earl Cole, the brand new name. Don't forget it. It's the Wrestling Experience with Earl Cole. Thank you very much.
It's the Wrestling Experience with Earl Cole, not to be confused with the Wrestling Experience by itself.
Right. The name has changed, but the show still remains the same. Very entertaining and very passionate about wrestling. Yes.
Absolutely.
And every Monday night we do this Raw Watch Along, ladies and gentlemen. And Jeffrey always brings it. And he will bring it to you on the second hour of Raw when Jeffrey will take over and he will bring us home on the hour number 2. So
Hour number 2.5.
tune in for
Hour
that.
number 2.5.
But we are in commercial, ladies. Hour 2.5, right? Hour 2.5. Thank you very much, Jeffrey, for that correction.
You're welcome.
So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you. So, ladies and gentlemen, like I said before, this is the Hardcore Sports Network. Follow them on Twitch at Hardcore Sports 1. Follow them on Twitter at Hardcore Sports N. And of course, you can subscribe to their YouTube channel. We are one subscriber away from 200. Let's see if we can get that. Let's see if we can get that tonight. We can catch a fish, and let's see if we can throw that line in the river and get that subscriber. And remember, everybody, yeah. And ladies and gentlemen, please make sure that you subscribe to Jeffrey's channel. Subscribe to my channel and subscribe to the Hardcore Sports Network and hit that like button. Hit the like button on all 3 of our channels. And if you don't, Jeffrey will put you through a table. And you don't want that.
No, you don't.
You
don't. It's not going to just be a table. It's going to be chairs set up too and a ladder. I'm going to jump off the top ladder. I'm going to give you a big time splash off the top of the ladder. So I'm just saying, there's a steel chair underneath you.
Oh, no.
You don't want that. You do not want that. No. It's not going to be fun.
No, it won't. No, it won't. We are back, ladies and gentlemen, with Monday Night Raw. And of course, Riddle being double teamed by the Usos in the corner. Just to let everybody know, Survivor Series War Games is sponsored by Supercard, the WWE Supercard, and it will be available in 2 weeks on November the 26th. So,
I have to
Uso,
wonder if all three of
Uso
these
now
men.
in the corner.
You have to wonder if all 6 of these
One,
men might be
two,
involved in some type of War
no.
Games match.
I wouldn't mind it. I
I mean,
wouldn't
the New
mind it.
Day doesn't really have any place, though. I mean, I guess if you want to throw them in as a last-second thing, if you plan on throwing the Bloodline into this game in this match, but in terms of the other people, absolutely, they all fit. Obviously, the Bloodline. If you're gonna, it's a question of with the men, who is going to be in this War Games match? Is it going to be the Judgment Day, or is it going to be the Bloodline? That's the question right now with the men. Which faction is going to be
Yeah,
featured in the War Games?
right. And which feud will come to a final conclusion in the War Games?
Absolutely, absolutely.
That's a great question. That is a great question because sooner or later we will have to move on and we will have to create something new and fresh for the audience. Um, right now there's a tag in the ring. Jay Uso is the legal man in the ring, and he just super kicked Riddle right to the gut. And Riddle is down in the corner, and he's in the wrong part of town.
Now I'm becoming a bigger fan of Solo Sikoa every time I see this dude. He's just got the attitude, he's got the look, he's got like those facial expressions I love. He's a good wrestler. He's solid as a promo. I'm really, really just becoming a bigger and bigger fan of Solo Sikoa. Every single week I watch this dude. He's awesome. I love watching Solo
Yeah,
Sikoa.
and I have no
I'm
issues
pretty
with
sure the
him.
Bloodline will be in War Games. I think so too, Mac, but they could decide to throw Judgment Day into the War Games. I really don't know. I think either one of those factions will be involved. The women's one is easy. It's obviously going to be Damage Control taking on, Alexa and Asuka and Bianca Belair and Candice LeRae. The men's one is it's tricky. I think it should be the Bloodline, but we never know. It could end up being Judgment Day.
And to be perfectly honest with you, the way Judgment Day has been booked, I don't think they're worthy of going into War Games. You
Oh,
need
they've been booked
something. You
tremendously,
need
though. They've
something
been booked
like
incredibly well. I think they absolutely deserve to be in War Games. They have been booked so well lately. DJ Storms think it could be against the New Day and the Brawling Brutes. That's a good point. That's a great point by DJ Storms. And shout out to
that's a
DJ
good
Storms and
point.
Mac the Giants fan. I
That's a
could if
good.
that's it could be
Well,
the Brawling Brutes and the New
yeah,
Day because of the fact they've been feuding with somebody like the New Day this Friday and of course the Brawling Brutes.
oh,
And then you could maybe throw a guy like Kevin Owens in
oh,
there as that fit guy. So I mean it makes sense. You know what? That's an excellent point. Brawling
one, two,
Brutes, New
no,
Day, Brawling Brutes, New Day, and Kevin Owens taking on
right.
Roman, Usos, Solo, Sami Zayn. That could be your 5-on-5 right there for the men. I think that's an excellent point by DJ Storms. I can easily see that happen. My apologies, Earl. Continue making that call. I just want to
Yeah,
make that point real quick.
that's an excellent point.
It
No.
makes sense.
It was a great
It makes
point.
sense.
You made a
Yeah, it
great
makes
point.
sense. It's 5-on-5. It makes absolute sense for that, and I can honestly see that maybe the direction they're going.
Right. Sokoa, Sokoa now with a beautiful belly to belly suplex on on Kofi.
Or you
Oh,
take
jeez. What a
we're gonna have Elias and Otis
what
later
a
on tonight too
boy.
on Monday Night Raw.
Boring.
Yeah, that's just a
Um.
filler feud. Solo is so friggin' good. This dude is
Yeah.
awesome.
No,
You
yeah,
from Long Island?
and he's
Me? Are you talking about me, Champagne Poppy? Or are you talking about Earl? Which one are you saying are from Long Island?
Champagne Poppy, Champagne Poppy. So make sure that you hit that like button and subscribe to the Hardcore Sports Network. Maybe it's
Yes.
you who subscribes to the Hardcore Sports Network, and you could be the 200th person.
Oh, me? No,
Hit
I am
that
not
like
from Long
button.
Island. I am not New York. born. I'm actually in New Jersey. I'm from New Jersey. Champagne Poppy is actually one of my subscribers that I have. He's a big Nets fan like me, so he comments on a lot of my Nets stuff that I have. He's been an incredible supporter for me since I've been doing like the Nets content. But yeah, Champagne Poppy, we really appreciate it. If you could sub up to the Hardcore Sports Network, there's going to be some Nets content going on future. There's going to be some football content. So thank you so much for coming by the live stream, man. We really appreciate it. Thank you. But seriously, I think that might be the direction that they might be going, Earl. Just thinking about it with that whole thing that Max said and DJ Storms, that could possibly be the direction they go heading into Survivor Series because it really makes sense. The Brawling Brutes right now, as well as the New Day, they're tied up in a feud with the Bloodline. And if you don't want to have Kevin Owens, you could have Sheamus, who's coming back. Obviously, we know he got married recently to his fiance. Congratulations to him. You could bring him back in this storyline, and you could put him right in there, joining his Brawling Brutes buddies, as well as the New Day, and you have the Bloodline already 5-on-5. So there you go. That's your their matchup set up right there, with Sami Zayn being the other guy. So maybe you have Sami Zayn do something at War Games, possibly cost the Bloodline the win there, and then that could start the friction between Sami Zayn and the Bloodline, and then that's how you get Kevin Owens inserted into that feud. So that could be the direction they go. That's an excellent point by Mac and DJ Storms. Had to throw it out there. Anytime, man. Appreciate what you do for me. Thank you so much. And sub up to Earl, too, if you're a wrestling fan.
Thank you very much, Champagne Poppy. And subscribe to the Hardcore Sports Network. Subscribe to Jeffrey's channel. Subscribe to my channel. And hit that like button. Like I said, hit that like button on the Hardcore Sports Network. On Jeffrey's channel and my channel, we greatly appreciate it. We are in the middle of commercial, ladies and gentlemen, and you are watching the Raw Watch-A-Long here on the Hardcore Sports Network.
Now, here's another question I got for you before we get back from commercial break. What the hell are we going to be doing with these WWE Women's Tag Team titles? We know about what happened at Crown Jewel, where Damage Control lost the titles on Raw last week, and then they gained them right back thanks to help from Nikki Cross. Is Nikki Cross going to be part of Damage Control? Is she going to be involved in this matchup of Damage Control going into Survivor Series? I see it. It's possible. You got to think about it.
I mean, Damage Control. It's just been booked to oblivion. I don't even.
That's the damn truth.
I don't know.
That's the damnest truth I've ever heard.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I mean, look at their booking, and look at Judgment Day's booking. It's almost like night and day. It's almost like
because Judgment Day is over. Judgment Day is more over as heels right now than the
Sequoia.
Judgment Day is more over right now than Damage Control. That Judgment Day's got people that are incredibly over. Plus, they're booking that group incredibly strong.
Yes,
consistently.
Yeah, but that's what I'm talking about. They made it look like the Damage Control was a strong female faction, and what we got instead is a big flop disappointment.
Yeah.
So
that's the damn truth.
I'm just like I'm just like, what in the world are we doing with this? I mean, they're buried. I'm sorry. Kingston right now is being tagged. No, 2 count only. Woods is going to get involved, but the referee says, no, you got to stay on the outside.
It's a nice little tag team or a 6-man match
Open
we got
challenge
here.
for Rollins, United States. Yes.
How much do you want to bet that it's going to be Mustafa Ali that's going to answer that question? I think it's going to be Mustafa Ali that's going to answer that challenge.
I mean, isn't it obvious?
Yeah, it feels like it's going to be Mustafa Ali because they've been feuding. It makes too much sense.
Right.
And Rollins can just swat him away.
Swinging DDT by Um, and Sequoia is down. Kofi's down. And he's tags Riddle. Riddle's legal. And Jimmy and Jay now are in the ring together, and Riddle is taking care of both of them.
That was actually a pretty nice sell there
The only
by
thing I don't
Solo on
want to
that
see in this
DDT.
match is yes. The only thing I don't want to see is don't pin the champions, please.
No, no. I don't think
Please don't pin the
they're getting pinned.
champions because
I don't think they're getting pinned.
uh please don't do that. I don't want to see that. And Jay now trying to fight off Riddle, but it was to no avail. Oh, Senton, another Senton kick. Oh, kick right to the cheek. Pele kick to the cheek, and look out,
Beautiful.
power bomb.
Man, look at these. Look
Oh,
at this
beautiful
incredible
move
moveset
right.
here. What an
One,
incredible moveset by
two,
Matt Riddle.
no.
Matt Riddle is so good. I love watching this guy wrestle because he's unique.
Yeah, the only thing is, I just wish they would make it more serious and stop with the bongs. I mean, it's just ridiculous.
Oh yeah, because he's so damn good in the ring. The dude is incredible going in the ring. He's one of the few guys that have been able to transition from the professional, MMA style, all the way into WWE, and he's been doing it so well in terms of his in-ring prowess. It's amazing to watch how much he's transitioned into a WWE superstar.
Exactly. Jimmy is legal, but Riddle didn't see the blind tag. Oh, bye. 1, 2, no. Xavier Woods breaks it up. So Sequoia gets a super kick. Woods with a right hand. She grabs Sequoia. Sequoia now throws Woods outside. Now he's going to drag Sequoia on the outside. Oh, over the announce table goes Woods. Oh, catches Kofi in midair and throws him right into the steel steps.
There you go. Throw him outside the ring.
Oh, floating bro. Flying Uso. All of the men are down. All of the men are down in this match.
What an elbow shot by Sikoa.
Yes. We got chaos, Jeffrey. We have
it's straight up chaos. It's absolute straight up chaos. Look at that floating bro by Matt Riddle. What a floating bro by Matt Riddle coming off the outside. That was nice.
DDT.
Jimmy's trying to get his little brother in there.
OKO. Sequoia. Oh, goodbye to Riddle. 1, 2, 3. Bloodline win.
Oh, yeah, the right guy had to be pinned. It had to be Matt Riddle. It makes sense.
Yep.
Nice blind tag there too by I would love to see a Solo Sikoa match against Matt Riddle. That would be friggin' awesome. You seeing those two guys go against each other. There he is. Yep, that spinning Uranagi slam. Yep, there it is. Good job by Solo Sikoa on the bloodline. The right guys won. And get more wins for Solo Sikoa. He's the guy right now that you're continuing trying to build up in the bloodline. So the right guy got the victory, and the right guy got the pin. So I agree 100% with what happened in that matchup. If Vince was still running things, Solo Sikoa would still be in NXT. Yeah, absolutely. Vince actually wanted to try to bring Solo Sikoa up way sooner than he was ready because he wanted to just throw him up there because of the fact his brother and his cousins are there. So I'm happy they at least kept him in NXT for a little bit longer, and then they eventually decided to bring him up to the main roster when he was a little bit more ready in season. And now look, he's absolutely transitioned so well on the main roster with the bloodline. It's like he's been part of this roster for years. That's how good Solo Sikoa has
Right.
been.
Right. Yes, and he blends well in with the.
Yeah, he blends right in perfectly with his brothers and his cousin. I love seeing this. I love seeing what Solo Sikoa and the Usos are doing together with Roman and Paul Heyman. They fit so well as a group. It's just such great chemistry between the five of them. I love seeing it. Or six of them, I mean. Six of them are just incredibly well blended together.
Right.
Talking about Crown Jewel right now. They're going over Crown Jewel and everything that happened at the pay-per-view this past Saturday afternoon. Just reviewing the show as overall.
And
Which is
Jeffrey
actually a
and
good show.
and Jeffrey, yeah, Jeffrey and I we enjoyed it. The only thing that the booking was weird was Damage Control. That was the only thing that was weird on the show. But other than that, um, just to let everybody know, that match with Bobby Lashley and Brock Lesnar, DJ Storms pointed out on his show that Bobby Lashley's shoulders was never pinned to the mat.
Nope.
About that, I didn't see it. I thought his shoulders was down, but
He's absolutely right. He's absolutely right. Bobby
this
Lashley's
match,
shoulders were never pinned down in this matchup.
well, I guess I must have missed that. Um, yes, and Jeffrey did call Omos and the monster. Um,
I was so thrilled to
that
call that
match
a
was.
stellar matchup. You can't miss. Can't miss matchup. Braun Strowman and Omos. I'm telling you, can't miss matchup. It was just absolutely stellar. Please give me a break. That match was a disaster. This match was friggin' awesome. Bayley and Bianca Belair was unbelievably good. This is probably my favorite match of the
Yes,
entire card was Bayley and Bianca. I love the ending
yes,
too. I love the ending, the way Bianca won the match. That
right,
was my favorite match of the entire card. I thought the ladies
right.
killed it on that night. And Roman and you know what? Roman and Logan Paul killed it too. And you know what? I'm not going to be a douche. Prayers out to Logan Paul. He unfortunately looked like he destroyed his knee. He tore his ACL, his MCL, and his meniscus in this matchup, and he fought through the rest of the matchup with a busted up knee. So he's going to be out for a very long time. Prayers out to Logan Paul, and his younger brother Jake Paul somehow got involved in this whole thing as well. So you have to wonder if maybe Jake Paul might have some type of inclusion with the WWE going forward now that his brother is going to be on the shelf long term with an injury. So yeah, I'm just curious to see what's going to happen because Jake Paul and Solo Sikoa had a very interesting stare down in the middle of that matchup on the outside. So we'll have to wait and see what happens. But yeah, I thought the pay-per-view was great. I thought the main event was great. I thought the ladies killed it. I thought the show overall, fighting-wise, was pretty good. And now we're going to get the great Baron Corbin out here tonight. Baron Corbin is now coming out here with JBL. And honestly, I don't care. I'm starting to not care about these two. I'm starting not to care about Baron Corbin and JBL. I'm really not. I'm starting to get bored by these two. I have to be honest. I don't know how you feel about it, Earl, but I'm starting to get bored with Baron Corbin and JBL.
I think you are. I think you are correct with that assessment.
I mean, if you think I'm jumping the gun, let me know. Maybe I'm just not giving this enough time. But honestly, I'm not feeling this feud. I'm not. Hopefully, I'm wrong because I want to see this feud go pretty well because I think both of them have potential. It's just this feud. I'm just not feeling it overall. Easily the best ever Crown Jewel event. Absolutely. Not even close. This was by far the best Crown Jewel event. The build-up sucked. The build-up was horrendous, but the show itself was great. The in-ring action was great. Everything about that, there was really no bad matchups. I mean, even Braun and Omos, which were everybody's crapping on that match. It wasn't like, god awful. It wasn't great, but it wasn't like god awful overall.
No, I
Lashley
mean
and I'll be honest, Leslie and Lesnar was okay. Lesnar and Lashley was okay. Everything else was great.
yeah. I think Omos and Braun Strowman were the match tolerable. It
No,
wasn't it
no,
wasn't something I want to see again. Not on my lifetime.
no. Please God
Um,
be over.
no, no. Do I want to see it again? No, no.
No, just be over. You did it. You did it at Crown Jewel.
One,
It's
one,
out of the way.
one.
And be
Right.
done with it. That was probably Omos's best match, but not saying too much. Yeah. Yeah, it was. That was probably the best match he's ever had, and let's just be real, it wasn't that great. That's more of a credit to Braun Strowman. Braun Strowman's actually coming into WWE. Since he's come back, he's actually not been that bad. Braun Strowman has actually not been that bad in the ring overall. Just I want to know how long they can go with him because he does have a very small ceiling in terms of his where he can actually go. But Braun Strowman's actually been a good acquisition.
Right. Um, I agree with the assessment and everything else. Ladies and gentlemen, we are in commercial break. We are in commercial break, ladies and gentlemen, and you are watching the Raw Watch Along here tonight on the Wrestling Experience with Earl Cole. Don't remember the new name. It is the Wrestling Experience with Earl Cole. And yes,
Not to be
ladies and
confused with
gentlemen,
wrestling experience.
right. So that's the new name for my show, and I hope everybody will get on board, so to speak. Tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we are broadcasting on Jeffrey's channel, my channel, and of course the Hardcore Sports Network. Hit the like button on all three channels. We greatly appreciate it.
And if anybody wants a quick update on the Monday Night Football game right now, I'm actually watching it in commercial. Right now, the Baltimore Ravens are currently leading the New Orleans Saints by the score of 7-0. The Saints have the football, and it looks like they just picked up a first down on a pretty horrible pass to Kamara, but he made a nice one-handed catch, really nice one-handed catch. So just want to give that quick Monday Night Football update for the fantasy football and football fans out there. Here we go. We're back to good old JBL.
JBL says he doesn't know why somebody would book him in this terrible dump known as Wilkes-Barre, PA. He says now he's poking fun at the Phillies fans and saying that the Philly fans are losers because their baseball team lost.
I can't disagree with him on that one. That was very happy. That was a very, very happy moment when the Phillies lost.
And here comes Baron Corbin. Here comes Baron. I don't know about anybody else, but where is this gimmick going?
They're trying to make Baron Corbin into the next modern day JBL. That's what they're doing. They're trying to make Baron Corbin into the modern day John Bradshaw Layfield. That's the whole point of this gimmick. The size, the look, somewhat the charisma. They're trying to make him the next John Bradshaw Layfield. And right now, to be honest, it's not going anywhere. Because this seems like the crowd doesn't care. It seems like that the booking is just very all over the place. I like JBL. JBL gets crapped on a lot. I have always liked JBL, but I just don't know where this is going. Yeah, I really don't know where Baron Corbin is going with this one. They're trying, though. I'll give them credit. They are trying hard to get Baron Corbin over as a heel, but I just don't know if ultimately it's going to work.
And Corbin now is set to take on Cedric Alexander.
Tuh. Wow, poor Cedric.
Um, they just booked Cedric as a jobber. I mean,
Can you put him back in the Hurt
that's
Business, please? Can you put him back in the Hurt Business? Am I wrong? Can he go back to being in the
listen
Hurt
when
Business?
um yeah, they did an interview with Bobby Lashley, and he says that he's been trying to get the Hurt Business back together again, but that decision needs to come from Triple H
If
because
Triple
when
H
they
thinks it'll make
disbanded them, it
money,
was
well, if Triple H thinks it'll make money, he'll put them together. But Earl, we'll talk about that a little later. The matchup has started, so Earl, go ahead. Call this matchup between Baron Corbin and Cedric Alexander.
all right. So, ladies and gentlemen, Baron Corbin now has got Cedric in the corner, and he whips Cedric into the other corner. Head of steam, and he slips out very quick, like cat reflexes. Is Baron Corbin? Wow, what a clothesline! 2-0. Wow, what a clothesline he gave Cedric, and Cedric sold it well. Spin cycle clothesline. Wow, very vicious clothesline. Um, Shelton Benjamin versus Austin Theory tonight on Raw.
Wow,
Oh,
Shelton Benjamin is going to be on Raw. That's getting the Hurt Business guys are on Raw at least. That's a shocker.
right. Beautiful drop kick by Cedric Alexander. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, he's going after Corbin. Oh, insecurity to Corbin. Corbin goes to the outside. Cedric is on the speed and no, and then he's beating the stew out of Corbin. Corbin wants no part of Cedric Alexander.
I like
Uh-oh.
Cedric. I've
End
always
of
liked him.
days to Cedric. 1, 2, 3. That is it.
You know where I think this might be going? Maybe they're going to have these guys on television so much with Cedric and Shelton. They just keep losing and losing. And then eventually the two of them just get sick of it and they have some backstage segments. And you have both Cedric and Shelton, along with Lashley and MVP, reunite together. And they're just like, you know what? We're done with this BS. It's going to be like a little bit of a played out story. And then all of a sudden, Cedric and Shelton reunite with the Hurt Business. And with Shelton, can we give him back his old goddamn theme song? I hate his new theme song. Can you give him back the Ain't No Stopping Me Now theme song, which was so damn good? Give him back his old theme that was so good when he was going up against Triple H back in the day. Please. I don't like his new theme. And there's Seth. Seth Rollins dancing in the background. The most popular superstar right now in the WWE by far is Seth Rollins, and he's coming out next. Seth Rollins is coming out next, and we are going to find out who is going to be the challenger for the Open Challenge on the United States Championship. I love it when Seth Rollins comes out. I get happy when Seth comes out. And I heard they're making him a babyface. I heard that Seth Rollins is quietly going to be a babyface. That one's a little curious to me. But I'll give it a chance.
That's a head scratcher. I wouldn't have turned him babyface. I don't think the audience would gravitate to that.
They're not going to care. They love his, as long as he keeps that obnoxious type personality he has, but it's like a babyface type obnoxiousness and confidence. And also the fact that they love his theme song. Everybody sings that theme song. I think that's the reason why that it's not going to matter as much, because everybody loves Seth Rollins' theme song. They're always singing it. So I don't think it really matters at the same time. I wouldn't change him, but
just to let everybody know, Raw is in commercial break, and you're watching the Hardcore Sports Network. I'm gonna step away from the computer computer for a second. And if we do come back live, Jeffrey will take you on the journey of Raw. And when I return, I will return with the Raw watch along. So it's almost 9 o'clock. This is the hour that Jeffrey will take over. And folks, it's been a pleasure calling the first hour of Raw. Now Jeffrey will be calling the 2.5 hour segments of Raw, and we will bring you home with the Raw watch along. So I'll be back, but Jeffrey will be in the driver's seat. Thank you very much, ladies and
Vroom,
gentlemen.
vroom, vroom,
And
vroom,
please make
vroom.
sure that you and please, ladies and gentlemen, subscribe to Jeffrey's channel, subscribe to my channel, and subscribe to the Hardcore Sports Network. We greatly appreciate it. Hit that like button. Hit the like button on Jeffrey's channel. Hit the like button on my channel, and hit the like button on the Hardcore Sports Network. Because if you don't, Jeffrey will give you the Buddha Doom. And you don't want the Buddha Doom. No, you
No, the
don't.
Buddha do is not very friendly.
No, you don't want it. So I'll be back, ladies and gentlemen.
So we're going to be about to get Seth Rollins coming out here to the ring any second now, fellas. So I'm really curious to see who is going to be the mystery challenger for Seth Rollins in this open United States Championship matchup. Is it going to be Mustafa Ali? Is it going to be somebody else we don't know? Is it going to be somebody that is possibly making their return to the WWE? These are the questions that we're waiting to see, because with Triple H in charge, anything is possible. Maybe we get somebody that's coming back into the WWE that we did not even realize. I think it's going to be Mustafa Ali. If you guys have any suggestions of who it possibly could be in this open challenge for the United States Championship, throw it in the comments section and let us know who you might think would be the person that could possibly be the one to have the open challenge. I think it's Mustafa Ali. Could be surprised by somebody else, but we're going to find out and wait as we get back to Monday Night Raw. But either way, I thought the first segment was really good up until the silliness with Matt Riddle. Then I thought it took a little bit of a nosedive. I didn't love that. And I thought the matchup, though, was pretty solid. I enjoyed the six-man tag between Matt Riddle and the New Day taking on the Usos, as well as they're talking about, did you know with over 40 million views, Logan Paul's astonishing top rope jump is WWE's most viewed social media clip of 2022. So there you go. Logan Paul doing a splash off the top rope was the most viewed thing. As we're getting Seth Rollins now, Seth Rollins, the visionary, has come to Monday Night Raw. Seth Rollins is here. I love it. I hope it's a surprise return too, and I have somebody in my mind that I hope it's going to be. Seth Rollins got the blonde streak back in his hair. As you remember, when Seth Rollins first debuted in WWE, he had the blonde in his hair when he was part of the Shield. Burn it down! The most over guy in this friggin' company right now is easily Seth freaking Rollins. Everybody loves Seth. Everybody is singing Seth's theme song. This dude is so good and so white hot right now in the WWE. It's insane. I get happy. Everybody gets happy when Seth freaking Rollins is in the WWE ring. I think he may be going against Mustafa Ali at Survivor Series. It's possible. There has to be some type of end game going on with Mustafa Ali and Seth Rollins, and definitely a matchup at Survivor Series could be the thing that they might go for in terms of their direction. But I'm really curious to see if maybe they'll have a matchup here, and maybe we get a return, and then that's how we're going to get this matchup built up for Survivor Series going forward between Seth Rollins and another opponent, or it could be Seth Rollins going up against a guy like Mustafa Ali. Either way, I won't complain. I just want to know where this is going with Mustafa Ali and Seth Rollins. That's the one thing that I'm curious about. And the crowd is just absolutely friggin' singing this theme song. I think they did slowly turn him babyface. Because he's acting like a babyface right now. He's not acting like a heel. He's acting like a babyface. He's saying, welcome to Monday Night Rollins. Seth Rollins is running around the ring singing. It's unbelievable. It's been a long time since I've seen a theme song get over this much like Seth Rollins' theme song. It is awesome to see how much people love this friggin' theme song. Hey, what the hell? It's the Judgment Day. The Judgment Day's coming out. All right. I'm intrigued by this. I like this. The Judgment Day's coming out with Seth Rollins in the ring. I like this. I'm very, very happy about this right now. I want to see where this is going to go. Are we going to get Seth Rollins mixing it up with Finn Balor or Damian Priest or maybe even Dominic Mysterio? I don't mind this at all. I love this freaking entrance too. I was very, very reserved with the Judgment Day when they first lost Edge as their leader. I have to say, I love what Triple H has done with this group. This faction feels so important now. They feel so good. Every single one of them are doing an excellent job in their role. Triple H has booked them incredibly strong. Damian Priest is like that big enforcer that you need. Finn Balor is the leader somewhat of this group. Rhea Ripley's more the leader, if anything. And I love the little dynamic between her and Dominic Mysterio. I think it's the best thing in this group right now is the little dynamic they have. And they look like such a badass foursome in this group. I absolutely love the Judgment Day. And this possibly could be setting up something for a possible 5-on-5 traditional Survivor Series matchup. If you think about it, the OC right now, they got 3. Judgment Day, they got 3. Maybe you add some other pieces in there here and there. Maybe you have yourself a setup for the Survivor Series going forward. But this is very intriguing right now, what we have with this little inquiry, as the Judgment Day right now is surrounding the outside of the ring, and Finn Balor is the one in the ring answering the call with Seth Rollins. So are we going to get Finn Balor and Seth Rollins in the ring? Are we going to get Seth and Finn? Are we getting Seth and Finn? I am 1,000% all good with Seth and Finn. How you doing, Earl?
I'm doing fine. And welcome back to the Hardcore Sports Network. The OC is coming out, ladies and gentlemen.
So now we got the OC coming out. Okay. So now we got the OC, Styles, Anderson, Gallows mixing it up with Seth Rollins, and you got the Judgment Day out there too. This is intriguing. This is very intriguing how this is going to go down.
Very intriguing. This is very intriguing. I'm kind of curious to see what happens here.
This could be leading to a possible Survivor Series matchup, a 5-on-5 matchup, maybe 4-on-4. Maybe you have a 4-on-4 matchup upcoming.
Rollins is hightailing it out of the ring, and he said, forget about this challenge. I am done.
Yep. He wants to just get the hell out of the ring, and he's just going to let the OC and the Judgment Day just go at it. Seth Rollins wants nothing to do with these guys. There you go. It says this is far from over between OC and Judgment Day, which we all expected.
So as far as I'm concerned, the 3 of you can go. That's the problem. That's the problem. It's always been the 3 of us against the 4 of you.
Uh-oh, here comes Raquel.
There you you
Raquel
go.
Rodriguez.
They got it, Mac. Raquel Rodriguez is now the female enforcer for the OC, which I think is a perfect fit because now they have their Rhea Ripley repellent. I like it. And Raquel needed something. So, I mean, you're going to get Raquel and Rhea. Who the hell would not be excited about that? Two of the best women in the WWE.
Wait, who is this? Mia Yim! It's
Oh,
Mia Yim!
Mia Yim is back! Wow!
And
Mia Yim is back!
And she is the new enforcer for the OC.
And Mia and Rhea have a history with one another. Mia Yim and Rhea Ripley have a history with one another. So I like it. There you go. There's your fourth member of the OC. Mia Yim has joined the OC. And now we got 4-on-4. Bloodline. You got Judgment Day and the OC. I like it. And Mia Yim is just clocking the hell out of Rhea Ripley with a candlestick. This
smell war games.
Yeah, I think this might be your war games. Mac, I know you were saying Bloodline before. This feels like war games right now with these women. This feels like war games. Yeah, I agree. And look what you got in the ring now. AJ Styles and Finn Balor, what's all been about. These two great superstars, the leaders of these groups. In the ring, what we've all wanted. Balor and Styles. And they're beating the hell out of each other. Styles and Balor are beating the hell out of each other right now. And Balor just gets the hell out of there.
Oh, boy. Oh, man.
Oh! What a catch by Styles. He caught him in the Styles Clash. He caught him directly in the Styles Clash. Dominic tried to sneak in, and he was caught in the Styles Clash. So there we go. Dominic, Rhea, you got Damian Priest and Finn Balor, and now you got Carl Anderson, AJ Styles, Luke Gallows, and Mia Yim. 4-on-4. That could be your War Games matchup. That could be your War Games matchup getting set up.
Yep. Mia Yim is back.
I knew Mia Yim was coming back. I knew Mia Yim was coming back. I had a feeling. I thought she would go to AEW because of the fact that her husband is in AEW. But you know what? I never was a huge Mia Yim fan, but I think she does have some intangibles where she could be a good addition to the roster, especially with the fact there was a report out there that Triple H was trying to bring in experienced women to help restock that women's division. You already got Emma back. You just brought Mia Yim back. There's been rumors that Tegan Nox might be on her way back to WWE. Obviously, we have Sasha Banks and Naomi. You know about the teaser that they have with Sasha Banks and Naomi. They were added back to the Titantron going forward in the Crown Jewel event. And also, there's been rumors about Chelsea Green coming back. So Triple H is going out of his way right now to try to bring back a lot of women's talents to go forward. I don't think that it's going to be the War Games match. I think the Bloodline will be part of it. I don't know. I mean, you could go either way, but I think I really believe that this feels more like a personal feud that has more of a War Games type feel. Because the Bloodline, they've been feuding a lot with, like, you know, the New Day and the others, but this feels like a War Games type matchup. It does. It feels like a War Games type feud with these these factions.
And it's Mitch Carvey. One more subscriber to 200. Yes, Mitch. Yes. We're trying, Mitch. We're trying. They said War Games will be 5 versus 5.
You can always add a fifth person for each side. You can always add a fifth.
You can always add a fifth. But this feud is too personal. this feud is too personal for you not to put it in War Games. I mean, this feud is
Yeah.
gold. And now you add Mia Yim to the mix. I mean, this is just gonna this is gonna amp this up just a little bit more.
Well, if
So
you
I'm
don't do,
excited.
I'm excited too, and I want to see where this is going to go. But if you want, you can do a 4-on-4 traditional Survivor Series match. A Survivor Series match doesn't necessarily have to be 5-on-5. You can go traditional 4-on-4. So if you want the Bloodline to be involved in the War Games matchup, you can have the OC, obviously Carl Anderson, Doc Gallows, AJ Styles, Mia Yim, and they can go up against the Judgment Day, Rhea Ripley, Finn Balor, Damian Priest, and of course Dominic Mysterio. That's how you can do that. If you want, if you don't want to have a War Games match, you could have a traditional 4-on-4 Survivor Series matchup with those 8 people. So I could see it possibly happening.
Right.
I see. That's the Vince McMahon mantra. He didn't want to do intergender. Would Triple H go out of his way and be like, you know what? I don't care if it's intergender. I'm gonna put out what I think is the most personal feud, and it doesn't have to be traditional 5-on-5 for the War Games. It doesn't. They might have said that. Maybe there's still 2 other people that want to be involved, but I think in just a personal aspect, this feud feels more like War Games. It really does. It feels more like a War Games type feud, but I'll wait and see what's going to happen with the Bloodline going forward.
And then let me just say something about that. Let me piggyback off of what Jeffrey said. This feud is too personal. It's too personal, and it needs to go into War Games. It just needs it. It's screaming for War Games. It screams for it. So you
you could do you. And I thought they have a women's War Games match. They do. They do have a women's War Games match. That's going to be the women's one is easy. It's going to be Damage Control. They're going to be taking on Bianca Belair, and it is grueling, but at the same time, the women are going to have a War Games match too, and they're already setting it up for who's going to be involved in it. They're going to have Io Sky, Dakota Kai, Bayley, and maybe Nikki Cross. That's your 4 right there, and then on the other side, you got Bianca Belair. You're showing the commercial for War Games right now. You got Bianca Belair, Alexa Bliss. You got Asuka. You got Candice LeRae. And maybe if you want to throw a 5th one in there, maybe you have Tegan Nox because of the history that her and Dakota Kai have. Maybe you have somebody else like a Becky Lynch come back. If she's on the men coming back, you could have Charlotte come back and be part of that feud. You're going to maybe have somebody else. You could also elevate a couple of people from NXT, like Toxic Attraction or something, that can be involved. And we're going right now backstage with Kathy Kelly. Seth Rollins is there right now.
And here comes the Alpha Academy. Jeffrey, take it away.
So Seth Rollins just said that we're still going to get an open challenge tonight for the United States Championship no matter what. So the United States Championship match was not called off. We're still going to get Seth Rollins in an open challenge, which could mean we could get the possibility of a Mustafa Ali return or maybe somebody else that could be included in this matchup. So we'll have to wait and see what happens.
Right.
As Alpha Academy is now coming to the ring as we speak.
Right. Will that be the main event? I'm not sure.
Possibly. Austin Creed must be happy that all his friends that got released or were part of the up, up, down, down are back. Well, I mean, it's still I still don't see Tyler Breeze. I mean, Fandango was part of it. Cesaro was a big part of it. So there are some people that are currently either not wrestling right now or they're currently, in some other place. But yeah, at the same time, there are some intriguing characters that have returned back to WWE. That to Triple H release. So, but there you go. Triple H making it happen again. Triple H, the man that's bringing back all these people that were wronged by Vince McMahon in the old administration. We brought back another one. Mia Yim is now back with the WWE, and she has been inserted right into this feud with the OC and Judgment Day. So, and it makes sense too because they have personal history between Mia Yim and Rhea Ripley. If you watched NXT years ago, Those two have personal animosity against one another, so it makes sense when Rhea Ripley was the champion at the time.
Right.
And here we go. Here comes Elias now.
Okay.
Elias versus Otis, obviously, is the matchup that we're going to be getting.
Do you really care about this match? I don't think so.
I mean, I like Otis. I have to be honest. So, I like Otis a lot. I think he's really improved in this gimmick. He's sort of, coming to his own in this gimmick, so we'll have to wait and see.
There was a rumor that Raquel was going to be with the OC.
Must have other plans for her.
Must have other plans.
I don't know if they're going to bring back Tucker. I heard there was like something going on with Tucker, like something very negative behind the scenes that maybe Tucker might not be coming. Plus, it seems that Otis is really blended in incredibly well right now with Chad Gable. So I don't know if they want to split these two up. They seem to have blended perfectly as one another. So I think that maybe it'd be a bad idea to split up Otis and Chad Gable. I don't know what's going to happen with Tucker. But, yeah, I miss Heavy Machinery. I like them in NXT. But Tucker really doesn't bring a lot to the table. I have to be honest. Tucker's just there.
No.
But you never know.
Right.
You never know. Oh, thank you!
Tucker was the weak link. And Tucker was the weak link of that team anyway.
Yeah, see, Mac just says it right there. Tucker was a douchebag in the locker room.
Yes,
you don't want to bring back somebody that's a negative influence in the locker room. So Otis doesn't need it. Otis is looking better than he even was in Heavy Machinery. Absolutely. Right. Get well to R-Truth. He unfortunately tore his quad in the NXT matchup against Grayson Waller this past Tuesday. So prayers out to our guy, R-Truth. Hopefully he's going to have a very speedy and good recovery. I've always liked R-Truth. Stand-up guy. Elias picks up Otis. Oh, Otis falls right on top of Elias. My apologies. I haven't been calling the match, so I've just been distracted with other things going on. Otis just falls right on top of Elias. And Otis now off the back ropes. And Otis is going to do a big elbow drop right onto the gut of Elias in the middle of the ring. Otis now is just grabbing him right here by the pressure points on by his neck. Elias is just screaming in pain.
AEW must be happy not getting Mia Yim.
Well, nah, they're not going to care. Mia Yim's a solid wrestler, but they have enough talent over there in AEW. They don't need Mia Yim. They have enough talent in AEW. So, I mean, yeah, it's going to sting a little bit, but they don't need Mia Yim in that women's division. You can go for bigger and better, honestly.
Right.
Otis just goes flying off the post. He's holding his shoulder. Elias is now on the ground. Elias with a big knee to the face, right in the face of Otis. Otis staggered, but he comes right back to Elias. Another knee, and Otis just falls over like a tree. Elias jumps on top 1, 2, and Otis kicks out at 2. Vicious knee to the face by Elias, right to the knee of Otis.
2, 3.
Elias is now going to the top rope. Elias going to the top rope, looking for that elbow drop right now. Chad Gable with the distraction. Elias hits him with the knee on the outside. Otis now grabs him, smacks him in the back of the head. Otis picks him up, and there's a world strongest slam by Otis. 1, 2, and Otis wins the matchup with the distraction from Chad Gable, and the Alpha Academy picks up the victory.
Yes, sir.
It is going by fast.
But notice how the audience is not into it.
Did they cheer? I want to ask, did they cheer when Mia Yim came back? Because I have the TV muted, so I don't know.
Yes.
They cheered a lot because I don't know if the crowd, how familiar the crowd is with Mia Yim. Because she was more NXT than anything.
They were surprised.
I want to see how they book her going forward, too. Here we are backstage. Got the Judgment Day backstage with Byron Saxton right now. What did Rhea just say?
Get out of my damn face.
No, what did she say before that about bring the whole damn army?
She said, "Bring the whole damn army. I don't care. I'll take them down." I'm like, okay,
Okay.
all right,
Okay.
all right.
Okay, I'm interested. I'm not counting her main roster. I'm not counting the stupid retribution thing where she was named Reckoning. And there's Bianca Belair. Oh, that's a little bit of a tease. There's your tease right there. That is a tease right there. Rhea Ripley and Bianca Belair having a stare off in the back. That's a tease for what could be a future program going forward between Rhea and Bianca. And maybe Rhea gets involved with the women. Maybe Rhea gets involved with the women's
Maybe.
War Games matchup. Think about that. Maybe. You have a lot of intriguing possibilities that could be happening. Maybe Rhea gets involved with the women, and Mia Yim gets involved with the women.
Um,
5-on-5.
just to let every, yep, just like Rhea versus Bianca for the Rumble. I would agree with that.
That
Early
could be a
tease for
WrestleMania
Rhea.
matchup. That
Just
could
to
be a
let everybody,
WrestleMania matchup too.
just to let everybody know, this is the Raw Watch-A-Long on the Hardcore Sports Network. Welcome aboard. My name is Earl Cole. That is Jeffrey Turner. We are live on the Wrestling Experience with Earl Cole. That's the new name. Don't forget it. Not to be confused with the Wrestling Experience. Um, please hit that like button, Jeffrey's channel. Please hit that like button on my channel, and please hit the like button on the Hardcore Sports Network. Follow them on Twitch at Hardcore Sports and follow them on Twitter at Hardcore Sports and follow them on Instagram at Hardcore Sports, and of course subscribe to their YouTube channel. Subscribe to my channel and subscribe to Jeffrey's channel. We greatly appreciate it. Just to let everybody know, tomorrow is election day, and we want everybody to go out and let your voices be heard and vote, 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 vote. So go out and vote tomorrow, election day. Otherwise, Jeffrey will give you the Buddha Doom.
Absolutely. You don't want the Buddha do because it's not going to be pretty if you get that.
Right.
Earl, I'm having a little bit of technical difficulty right now with my television, so right now you might have to take over for the time being in terms of calling the matchups because right now my TV is having a little bit of technical difficulty, so you're going to have to take the lead, unfortunately, until I can get my cable going. So I just want to give you that little note right now, and I'll have to be playing off for you.
Okay. Okay. All right. Well, folks, while Jeffrey gets his cable situated, um, we are still in a commercial break, ladies and gentlemen, and we are still on commercial while we wait for Raw to come back. A tribute to the troops commercial is coming on. That is happening this December, ladies and gentlemen. WWE always taping the tribute to the troops in December. So look for that on the USA Network and, of course, Peacock. It is the WWE's give back to our founding men and women of the armed forces. And here comes Bianca Belair, ladies and gentlemen. The EST of the WWE is coming back, and she's not alone. She's bringing with her Asuka and Alexa Bliss. I have to say, I have to give credit to Alexa Bliss. She really brought it to Crown Jewel. She
She
really
absolutely
wrestled
did.
in the match. She
Mm,
she wasn't lazy. She wasn't anything. She brought it. So kudos to Alexa.
I agree. She was pretty solid overall in terms of like her in ring action. I thought she did a pretty good
Right.
job.
Yes.
Okay. My apologies with my connection. I'm just trying to make sure I can get it going. So in the meantime, Earl is going to be taking over the calling of the matches for now until I get my connection going. So bear with me, guys.
Um. This what they're showing you right now is what happened to Bailey in the last woman standing match.
Listen, Corey, we received this from WWE fan earlier on today from outside the parking lot. Just watch how this plays out. I mean, that just goes to show you how spicy it is. Damage control.
Right now, the three of them are in the ring and they're gonna cut a promo.
Look, y'all. I am proud to be standing here at the last woman standing and still your Raw Women's Champion. But Crown Jewel didn't all go according to plan. And y'all all saw what happened earlier. So you already know that this is far from being over with. So damage control. We got something to say that we think that you would like to hear. And since y'all wanted to act so tough in the parking lot earlier,
You want to act so tough in the parking lot earlier? Why don't you come on out here and get in our face? Come on, come and get it, get something. And here comes damage control.
Bianca, normally means the damn that you were the last woman standing. But the way we see it is you still haven't beaten Bailey.
Is that Dakota talking?
Yes, she said you still haven't beaten Bailey yet.
How many times have we won these tag team titles?
How many times have we won these tag team titles? Twice.
And who did we beat to get them? Big Fat and Oscar.
Big Fat and Oscar.
We were watching because we had you guys the entire time. The only reason you even have those titles is because of Nikki Cross, so I really don't know why you're bragging.
Reason why you have those titles is because of the crazy Nikki Cross, which is true. Nikki Cross
It's
did
true.
interfere in the match,
That's very true.
and now Dakota Kai is talking Japanese. Now these two are going at it in Japanese.
That's not going to help the fans because they'll have no idea what the hell Asuka and Io Sky are saying.
Now Asuka it sounds like a chicken, a broken chicken. So now she called Asuka a bitch, and
Who did?
and that
Io did?
uh, Io did. Yes, she called Asuka a bitch. And now we got chaos in the ring. We have total chaos. Um, I don't know. This segment is just so crazy. I don't know what to make of this segment.
I wish I could watch it right now, but my internet just literally crashed. I don't know if my sling crashed or my internet crashed. So I love Asuka
Uh
too, but I'm
oh.
starting to get a little
Uh
tired
oh.
of like the what?
Okay. Oh, Nikki Cross. Nikki Cross just attacked Alexa Bliss, and the match is official. The match is official. It will be Nikki Cross and Damage Control taking on Bianca Belair and Asuka and Alexa Bliss in War Games. Well, that
So you
is
got 4
your
women
match.
against 3.
Yes,
That's 4 against 3 right now. There's still 3 women missing.
right.
So Damage Control needs 1 more person, unless they plan on going 4-on-4 with the women. Unless they plan on
Right.
going 4-on-4 with the women and just go 5-on-5 with the men. You got to think about that too. Are they planning
Right.
on going 4-on-4 with the women and 5-on-5 with the men? If they're doing that, then the face side needs 1 more person. The obvious one would be Candice LeRae, but you could also go with somebody returning like a Charlotte. You can go with a Becky Lynch. You can go with a bunch of different avenues in terms of who could be returning for the face side. So I'm curious to see if they are going to go traditional 5-on-5 for the women, or if they're just going to go 4 females on one side and 4 females on the other. That's what I'm intrigued by, because I don't know what's going to go. Yeah, I'm actually happy about Mia Yim
Philly
coming back.
Sport. We're excited. We're excited. Philly Sports Sport. Thank you so much for popping into the stream.
She adds another dimension to the women's division. More depth, more depth and everything to that women's division that's badly needed. Once again, guys, I would like to apologize. I'm having a lot of technical difficulties on my end right now with my internet. I don't know what happened. My internet right now is just absolutely going haywire. So unfortunately, I can't see what's happening right now on the show. Earl right now has to be the one to give you all the play-by-play on everything. So until I can get my stuff uploaded, Earl will be carrying and taking over the show for the rest of this show going into the afternoon to the evening. So we'll have to see what's going to happen. But right now, I'm just trying to get whatever's happening with mine fixed, and we'll go see what's going to happen going forward.
Thank you for that update, Jeffrey.
No problem.
We are in commercial break, ladies and gentlemen.
Let me see.
Okay. We excuse me, we are in commercial right now with Raw. You are watching the Raw Watch-A-Long, ladies and gentlemen, on the Hardcore Sports Network.
Yeah, wait until the next week to see who else is in the match.
Follow them on Twitch at Hard. Yes, we have to see who's in the match. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what other women can they put in there in the War Games match. I certainly don't want to see Tamina. Tamina Snooker, no. I don't want to see that.
You're not seeing Tamina. No way.
I don't want to see that. Charlotte Flair. I don't know about that. Let's see. The women's war game match got more clearer. Men is the wild card, right? We are in commercial, ladies and gentlemen, and we are here with the Raw Watch-A-Long.
Maybe they surprise us the night of the match. That's possible. That would make sense. That would make sense. Get 1 more woman to be added to the heel.
Sophie says, "What about Naomi?"
Yeah, it could be where they add another female to the heel side, and it's 5-on-3, and then you get to the matchup, and then that's where you bring back the return of Sasha and Naomi, and there you go. You have the baby faces 5 and the heels 5. Sets up perfectly.
Right. We will see how this shapes out. We are in commercial, ladies and gentlemen. We are in
Earl
commercial.
says it'll be solidified. I mean, Max says
The
that the
men's
men's
match.
match will be solidified on SmackDown. Could see it.
Well, we're gonna see. We're gonna see. But that was a good surprise.
It makes too much sense too if you think about it. Well, I don't know if they're going to do a regular Survivor Series matchup. I'm still not sure if that's is still in the cards. They might just do like some type of little mixed matchups together. I don't know if they're going to actually do a Survivor Series traditional matchup. They could. It's definitely something they could look to do. I don't know if it's a 100% slam dunk they do it though. Earl, give me a second right now. I'm going to try to see if I can fix my cable.
Okay. Jeffrey's fixing his cable, and right now, ladies and gentlemen, we're watching the what happened at Crown Jewel this past Saturday night. So Crown Jewel was a good event. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back with Monday Night Raw. Austin Theory is coming to the ring. The next time WWE goes pay-per-view in May. Yes, we know that. We know that, Sophie. Right now, Austin Theory's on the ropes and he's taking a selfie. So, and Raw is brought to you by Golden Corral. Welcome to the Raw Watch-A-Long, ladies and gentlemen, on the Hardcore Sports Network. My name is Earl Cole. Jeffrey Turner had to step away for a moment because he's having technical problems with the cable. So we hope that Jeffrey will return very soon. But right now, Shelton Benjamin is heading to the ring, and he's going to take on Austin Theory. If they're getting rid of the Money in the Bank pay-per-view, how will that affect Austin Theory's briefcase? I'm not sure how that works. Just showing you, ladies and gentlemen, what happened earlier today. Austin Theory says, when was the last time Shelton Benjamin had a win in the ring? That's a good question. I don't remember when was the last time Shelton Benjamin won a match. Shelton Benjamin now with a takedown of Austin Theory. Austin Theory on the ropes and beautiful back elbow to Shelton Benjamin. Shelton Benjamin with a right hand. Shelton Benjamin now whips Austin Theory into the ropes. Benjamin now with a low bridge and hit his head on the second rope. And a beautiful drop kick by Austin Theory. Theory now with a left hand bashing to Shelton Benjamin's head. Shelton Benjamin now. Nope. Nope. Oh, Shelton Benjamin with a beautiful chop. Oh, right hand by Shelton Benjamin. Another right hand. Left hand by Austin Theory. Oh, kick to the gut. Beautiful, beautiful moves by Shelton Benjamin. Shelton Benjamin whoops off the Austin Theory with a clothesline to Shelton Benjamin. Um, yeah, and no roll up. One, two, no. Ankle lock by Shelton Benjamin. Ankle lock. And he pushes off there. Theory pushes off Benjamin. Benjamin now with trying to get the 8 count down. No. Shelton Benjamin with a beautiful back suplex. He pins Austin Theory. One. No. German suplex by Benjamin, but he didn't get a 3 count out of it.
Yeah, my
Wow.
apologies. My
Lots
sling
of
just
power.
absolutely crashed. I apologize. My sling just absolutely crashed. I can get into the program, but it's just not connecting to the channel. So, Earl, you might unfortunately have to be calling the rest of this unless I can get this fixed in the next like hour and 45 minutes. Because right now it's just giving me a lot of problems. But I'll do my best.
Okay.
I
All right.
apologize.
No problem. No problem. And here comes 8 count down. Oh, that's it. 1, 2, 3. Austin Theory wins.
That's not a shock at all. Makes too much sense for Austin Theory to win. He needs to be the guy that gets the victories right now. He's the guy you have to try to build back up. Was it a good match at least?
That Shelton finally appears on Raw, and in the same night, his best friend Mia Yim returns to WWE. Yeah, that's true. And Austin Theory now is getting a selfie of himself because he won the match. And here comes the Miz, and he's getting ready to meet Johnny Gargano, and that's up next on Raw.
There you go. It's gonna be Johnny Gargano taking on the
We
Miz.
are in
That should be a
commercial,
very
ladies and
interesting
gentlemen.
matchup. That should be a very interesting matchup with those two.
Right.
It'll be a tough show. Tub shower? Tough combination tub shower? Have you noticed the size of this bathroom? I have. I want to come home from a hard.
How was the matchup anyway between Shelton and Austin Theory? Was it good at least?
Luxurious water room.
It was competitive, but it wasn't something I would write home about.
Okay. So it wasn't
The
something like you'd
audience
want to
really was
sign.
not really into.
The audience
No,
wasn't like tuned into it
no.
at all.
And the audience was just no.
Okay.
I
I
didn't hear
figured
any
that.
cheering or anything like that, or it was just it was there. You know, if you went to the concession stand and got a drink or something like that, and you missed the match, I mean, nobody would have cared.
Hmm.
It's unfortunate, though.
More we can give. All right, I'm going to make this happen in the next 24 hours because we can't stop work because of it. Okay. Yep.
This house is gorgeous. It's beautiful. It's modern. It's completely open concept.
We are in commercial break, ladies and gentlemen. Wrestle Sense Podcast. Yo, Earl
What
and
up,
Jeff.
WrestleSense?
Hello, Wrestle Sense Podcast. How are you tonight? Hit that like button. Hit that like button. And hit the like button on Jeffrey's channel. Hit the like button on my channel.
Shelton just
Shelton
gets
just
the
gets
younger
the young
talent over.
talent over. I think.
Oh, it's Blaze Radio. Oh, duh. I forgot. It's Blaze Radio. Let's
Mhm.
call it's in. What up, Blaze?
Oh,
you
okay.
doing?
Blaze Radio. How are you tonight? How you doing tonight, Blaze Radio? Uh, Earl is yelling at me again. I'm just
Oh, he's
kidding.
always yelling at you.
No,
Come on.
I'm not yelling at you, Blaze Radio. I'm not Blaze. I'm not. No, Jeffrey, don't you dare start that. Don't you dare start
Earl's
trouble,
always got
Jeffrey.
Earl's always
Don't
got to
start
yell at you
trouble,
for
Jeffrey.
something.
You've
He's
been
always
on.
got to yell at you.
Uh,
I don't know what for one reason,
no,
but Earl's always got to get
I
on your
thought
case,
you were on
please.
my side, Jeffrey. That.
Oh, I'm on nobody's side. I'm neutral. I'm neutral to
Um.
this whole thing. I'm not on anybody's side.
I-
I'm not being put in the middle of it. Nope. Nope.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Here's my
I,
line right here.
I,
My line's right
I'm
here, and I'm
kidding.
gonna sit right on my neutral line over here on the side. What do you think of the Bray
Blaze
logo
Radio. I'm
showing up
just
in
kidding.
Alexa's?
Thank you for.
Could Bray be recruiting her, or could it be damage control mind games? It could be. It could be damage control mind
It
games, or it
could be.
could be Bray Wyatt.
It could be Bray Wyatt. It could be Uncle Howie. Who knows? Who knows? Blaze Radio. About Charlotte Becky. Oh, okay.
It seems like that's the direction they're going, though, Blaze. It seems like that the direction they're going right now is to somehow reunite Alexa Bliss and Bray Wyatt together. That seems to be the direction they're going.
And that turns off the audience.
My bad. I had to say Bliss because if I say the other word, it's going to set my you-know-what off. So I can't say the word, Alexa.
Alexa.
Exactly. It
Alexa.
pisses off my... Stop it! I have earphones and I can't hear you. This is really
Me
frustrating.
and I don't want Alexa. I feel like I like facing Oscar. Maybe he could be together. We never saw Connor in WWE. Oscar, evil persona from WWE. You all just set mine off. Okay, back to Giants fan.
Maybe that was the whole point of doing it. Maybe we want to set it off just to see what it was going to say.
The
Maybe
Miz
they're going
right
to try
now
to
is
break
cutting a
Connor in.
promo.
Man, I'm so frustrated. I can't actually see anything that's going on. Friggin' Sling is just like absolutely crashing on me. I'm so friggin' frustrated right now.
Miz says that Johnny Gargano.
What up, further?
Miz is saying that the hey further AM, how are you tonight, man? How's it going? Hope everyone's having the most excellent. Yes, we are. Thank you very much, further. Miz is cutting a promo right now on the Gargano interview, and he says it's completely false. He never paid Dexter Loomis on all of this stuff that Johnny Gargano is alleging.
I still don't know where that feud is going.
I have no idea. I'm confused.
Me too. I have
I'm
no
totally
idea where that feud
confused.
is going.
And I'm not even going to try to dissect it. I'm not even going to bother.
We'll get Miz and Loomis.
He said he wants to.
Get service. I don't know what's wrong with my Sling. It literally just crashed. I can get on the program. It's just the problem is when I try to click on the channel, it just spins and it says it's temporarily not available. So I don't know. It's out of my realm. I can't fix it. I'm trying right now, but it's not working right now. I apologize. Modern technology, you gotta love it.
Right. And here comes Gargano, ladies and gentlemen. Johnny Gargano is going into the ring, and he has a microphone with a whistle. Jeff, I had to change my Alexa name to Echo because I watched too much wrestling. Okay, Blaze
Echo.
Radio, and please, everyone, please, everyone, subscribe to Blaze Radio. He is fantastic. He's got his own YouTube channel. He dips into the world of wrestling, football content, and other content on his channel. So, whenever you stop by Blaze Radio because he's absolutely fabulous at what he does. And Gargano is blowing the whistle right now in the microphone. I don't know
Why does he have a
where
stupid
this feud is
whistle?
going. I don't know, and I don't know where this feud is going. I'm totally lost, and I'm totally frustrated with this feud. I want an end game to this feud.
I don't understand it. What's the whole point of it? What is the point of this feud? I
I
don't
don't
get it.
understand any. I don't know. I don't get it either. I'm lost.
I did something just a little deceitful to get it. I hired someone.
I hired someone.
Mike, you know that big Hollywood movie producer you had dinner with?
Well, I had dinner with her too.
She was actually a private investigator.
She was actually a private investigator.
And she was wearing a hidden camera.
And she was wearing a hidden camera. So the person that the Miz was eating dinner with and he thought was a Hollywood producer was a detective. This makes the feud more dumb than ever before.
Luckily for all of us, I brought a universal remote from home, and it happens to work on this Tron.
And it happens to work on this Tron.
Shit, shall we?
But if you really did pay Dexter Loomis to increase your celebrity status or whatever, it would make you a brilliant mastermind. Like, what network wouldn't want to sink their teeth into a story that juicy?
Big networks are interested in this.
I know they would.
That story.
Yes.
Really?
I wouldn't be here if I didn't think that.
So apparently this is all false. Miz is paying Dexter Loomis to stalk him, and the whole thing has been a farce.
So Miz didn't do anything. Is that it? Miz didn't do anything the entire time?
No, he orchestrated he orchestrated the whole thing.
Oh, Johnny did or Miz
I
did?
wanted to make my career flourish. No, Miz is the
Oh,
one
Miz made it up. Okay.
that did all of this with Loomis. Yes.
Okay. It makes more
He
sense
said,
now.
"Why did you stop paying Dexter Loomis?" They think that WWE management thinks I couldn't handle the storyline, so I paid Dexter Loomis to do what is necessary.
I still don't understand where this is going.
He was floundering in the mid, and he was floundering in the mid card. So the Miz went and hired Dexter Loomis to do all this stalking and stuff to keep the audience intrigued about his stuff. So the Miz is been exposed.
So this feud just got
It's
stupider.
next. Yes.
I see.
Yes. Just when you think it couldn't get more dumb, it just got dumber.
Pretty much. It seems like this makes absolutely no sense at all. I don't care. I don't care.
I don't
I don't care what
care
they
either.
do.
I
I
don't
don't care.
care. I mean, the segment was whack. Um, I this feud is. Ay, 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 ay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to commercial. Thank goodness.
Thank God they're going to commercial. I mean, I just don't like where this stuff is
Yes.
going right now. I really don't. I mean, it's just stupid. It makes no sense.
I mean,
It's
it just makes no sense. I mean, this feud was dumb. This feud is dumb.
that's the damn
And now
truth.
you're saying that he's been exposed. He paid Dex, and I don't want to see Dexter wrestle, not just stalk people only. Yeah, I mean, I agree with that, Blaze Ray. I mean, I agree with that. I think this feud is stupid. Now it's getting more dumb. So now the Miz has been exposed after paying Dexter Loomis to stalk him and everything else. So all of this, I don't know.
Don't even let it like
I'm
aggravate you.
exhausted.
It makes no sense.
I'm just, yeah, I'm just like, I just can't believe this booking. I'm like, who the hell wrote this stuff?
Hey, watch it be
I
Bruce
just,
Pritchard.
oh jeez, oh
Watch
my
Bruce Pritchard
god,
be the one behind all this stuff. Can you
oh
imagine?
my god, jeez, no, jeez, Jeffrey, no,
Sorry, I had to
oh,
bring it up. I just had to bring it up. I mean, you have
oh,
to think it.
just when you think you have something good, somebody comes along and just craps all over it.
Well, don't think like that immediately. I mean, there's still a
No,
way to
no,
salvage this.
no, no, no. I'm not trying to go to the negative side. I'm sorry, folks. I'm just frustrated. Um,
There's still a way to salvage this. So I mean, it's not completely dead.
if they don't want, if they don't, no, it's not. If they don't wrestle at Survivor Series, then I give up. Yeah, I agree with you, Mac the Giants fan. I agree with you. I want to see Dexter Loomis take on the Miz in some form of capacity. I don't know if I want to see that a pay per view. I don't know if I want to see that. Maybe another edition of Raw, maybe, but not a pay per view. All right, we're back with Monday Night Raw, and the Miz is taking on Johnny Gargano. Johnny Gargano's latest revelations has been revealed on Raw. Another confusing part of this storyline.
That's
Anyway,
the damn
Gargano
truth.
now whips it all beautiful. Yeah, Gargano now with knees to the Miz. Miz rolls to the outside. Gargano goes to the outside, and ooh, beautiful kick by Gargano on the Miz. He stomps on the Miz's hand and cannonball right over the Miz on the outside. And Gargano is slapping hands of the WWE Universe. Um, the Miz now is slowly getting up. He's have his hand on the broadcast table, trying to help himself up. Gargano now. Oh, Gargano with a vicious chop, a left hand chop by Gargano 2 times to the Miz. He throws the Miz back in the ring, and the crowd is loving it. The Miz now gets punched in the gut. Roll him up. 1, 2, 2. No. Um, beautiful arm bar from Johnny Gargano. Gargano now takes the arm in the Miz and drapes it over his shoulder. And oh, drop kick to the back of the head. He pins one. Nope, that's all he's gonna get is one. Um, Raw is trending worldwide right now on Twitter. Um, Leapfrog by the Miz. Jump up. No, The Miz went for a drop kick and Gargano hold on to the ropes. And the Miz is down on the canvas. And Gargano is bowing to the WWE Universe. Oh, he kicks the Miz's hand. The Miz, the Miz is in a lot of pain. His hand has been neutralized. Twisting of the arm. Gargano now. Oh, Gargano is just wrenching on the hand of the Miz. Gargano now swing. No reversal, and Gargano no. Oh, the Miz with a beautiful knee to the face of Gargano. Gargano sold it well.
Is the
Uh,
match been good so far? I apologize if I'm just quiet. I can't say anything. I have to just sit here and just go off your feedback right now. So I'm just like going off of what you're saying.
the match is okay. I mean, it's entertaining. Would I want to see it again? No, but it's okay. Now the Miz is ripping at Gargano's mouth, and the Miz with a draping leg drop right on the throat of Gargano on the second rope. Oh, the Miz is stomping on Gargano. Uh, Ri- um, Corey Graves says that the Miz reached out with a helping hand to Loomis by paying off Loomis and confusing the audience on this storyline. No, I don't think that was the correct thing to do. Um,
No.
anyway, um, the Miz with a gut to the face and a stomp to Gargano. 1, 2, no, the Miz Gargano kicks out.
There you go.
You are watching the Raw Watch-A-Long, huh?
No, no, I'm just saying there you go. I'm just no, not with me. I'm just saying there you go. I'm
No.
agreeing with what you were saying.
Oh, okay. The Miz now with a chokehold to Gargano. Gargano punched the gut. Gargano punched the gut. Gargano been to the corner. The Miz on a running start, clothesline to Gargano in the corner. Gargano is down. Gargano is down. You are watching the Hardcore Sports Network and the Wrestling Experience with Earl Cole. Don't get it confused with the Wrestling Experience. And this is the Raw Watch Along on the Hardcore Sports Network. Oh, Gargano now just hit the Miz in the beans and the Franks. And Johnny now rolls up the Miz, kicks him in the face and spit flying all over the place. Gargano now with a neck breaker and he covers the Miz. 1, 2, no. The Miz kicks out at 2.
There you go. At least it's a very competitive matchup overall between both the Miz and Johnny Gargano. And Miz is able to get in some of his
Right,
offense to be able to counter what Johnny Gargano was giving him. So
right.
Miz's wrestling has actually been a lot better lately compared to what it was a while ago. So I mean, I'm
Right,
intrigued by that. The fact that Miz's wrestling, it's actually been the best little string he's had in a while. Just want to throw that out there, though, real quick.
right. The audience is not really into the match, but they do scream and yell when innovative offense is being displayed. Um, the Miz just got put down by Gargano. Both men are on the floor in front of the announce table. The audience is standing up and they're taking pictures, but no real crowd reaction to this match. No real crowd reaction. Oh, Gargano just got straddled on the top on the near the timekeeper's area, and now he's down in front of the timekeeper's and we're going to commercial.
I mean, it's obvious as day who's going to win this match.
Right,
I mean, obviously Gargano's going to win. Miz is not winning. The only thing that Miz is doing right now is he's helping putting over some of these young talents that's in the WWE right now. So that's all the Miz is right now. His best work
right.
is going to be is trying to get over some of these other talents in the company. So I mean, the Miz has no reason to win this. The Miz has no the Miz has just got to do what he's got to do, and that's help elevate some of the other talents that's in the company right now.
Really, this should be upstairs, not in the kitchen. I use this as a pantry.
Have you tried to call customer service?
Can't right now. It's closed.
Oh, never mind.
They close. They
Uh,
close during the day.
oh, okay. Um, right now, ladies and gentlemen, we are in commercial break. We are in commercial break, and you are watching the Raw Watch Along here on the USA Network. And of course, the Hardcore Sports Network. Subscribe to the Hardcore Sports Network on Twitch. Subscribe to them on their YouTube channel. Follow them on Twitch at Hardcore Sports One. Follow them on Twitter at Hardcore Sports N. Follow them on Instagram. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, hit that like button. Hit the like button on Jeffrey's channel. Hit the like button on my channel. And please hit the like button on the Hardcore Sports Network. It will be greatly appreciated. Um,
Absolutely. And
uh,
everybody, give a special thanks to Earl because unfortunately that I'm out of commission at the moment with what I can do. So special shout out to my guy Earl for really carrying the show right now tonight. And I want to apologize. I haven't had this technical difficulty with my thing for at all. So that's why, I'm trying really hard to get this fixed up. So at least I can get back to helping, Earl out with the broadcasting. But it's just a little bit difficult. So just make
no,
a
no,
special shout out to our guy Earl for the work he's doing.
I greatly appreciate that, Jeffrey, and I appreciate you as well, and I appreciate uh, the vote of confidence, and I greatly appreciate you. So I hope that you get that fixed, and I hope things go well, and so I understand about technical issues. I had technical issues during the stream tonight. Wi-Fi cut out. I got kicked out of the Wi-Fi out of the broadcast
Yeah, it's weird because I can get into the
and everything
sling.
else. So,
That's not a problem. It's just when you load up the channel, it just doesn't work. So I don't know if it's the sling itself just
okay,
malfunctioned. I don't know what it is. I can get into the
maybe it's
sling no
just a
problem.
system. Maybe it's a system outage because I remember last week. My cable wasn't working. I had cable problems, so it was a system outage.
Well, I
Something that
hope not
happened in
because
the neighborhood, in the connection. But
my cable works everywhere else. It's just the sling that's not working. My sling's not working,
oh,
so I
okay,
can't load up the
all right,
channels. Everything else is working. My internet's fine. I just went on to Peacock. That's working fine. I went on to Amazon. That's working fine. It's my Sling. That's the only thing that's not working right now. So I wonder if Sling is having a
okay,
problem right now with their
yeah,
programming. So
maybe,
that's the problem. So that's why I actually turned off my camera because I'm trying to get this fixed. So I'm not moving around all over the place. So I'm trying
right,
my hardest to get this fixed before the end of the show. But like I said, I apologize for the technical difficulties, and my guy right here, Earl, he will carry and call the rest of the show for the time being until I can get my thing fixed, if I get my thing fixed. So
right.
special shout out to Earl for the job that he's doing tonight. Well, unfortunately, I'm dealing with some technical difficulties on my end.
Um, Gargano now, and the Miz is just crawling to the other corner. He's crawling to the other corner of the Miz. Gargano now. Gargano. No, the Miz fling him over on the apron. The Gargano's on the outside. Um, it
That's
could
a good
be
up. That's a good
it
point,
could
Mac. It
be a
could be a system
system
update.
update. Yes,
Could be.
Gargano now with it, and he just says no. That too. The Survivor Series War Games is presented by WWE Supercard. Um, so Gargano now. Oh, the Miz with a double chop to the throat of Gargano, kicked him in the knees. Gargano was about to. The Miz was about to give Gargano a DDT. No, the Miz does give him a DDT, and 1, 2, no. Gargano kicks out again. And the Miz has a shocked look on his face. He's like, what am I have to do to put this man down? What do I need to do to put him down so I can get the 3 count here?
I have no
But
idea, my friend. I don't know what he has to do.
I have no idea. Try as you must, but I
Earl's
don't
gonna
know what
have
to
to give you a smack adapt if it doesn't happen.
tell.
A smack adapt dap.
Yeah, that's right.
Smack adapt dap because he don't give a crap.
Right, exactly.
There you go. See?
I'll always learn something from you, Jeffrey. I'm always learning something from you.
I'm just the
First,
gift
it
that
was
keeps on giving with these
the
puns.
beans and the franks.
Oh, that one,
Yeah,
I didn't
and
teach you.
then
That
and
one's from
first
the
it was the
movie,
beans and the
something about Mary. That's something about Mary, so I didn't teach you that one.
oh, but that smack a dab dab. I don't give a crap. I like that.
Yeah, I don't know how that one came into
Anyway,
my head.
but anyway, the Gargano now is beating the stew out of the Miz in the corner. Referee says break it up, and the Miz now. Oh, 1, 2, no. How did the Miz? How in the world did Gargano that? The Miz now is setting up for the skull crushing finale to Gargano. Let's see. Let's see if we can execute it. Here comes the skull crushing finale. No, no. Gargano rolls him up. 1, 2, no. Oh, beautiful kick. 1, 2, no. The Miz kicks out.
Miz is
Very,
still
very
staying in it.
even matchup here. Very competitive match.
Absolutely.
Yep. Both men refuse. Both men refuse to quit. Oh, good night, nurse. Good night, nurse. And oh, Torpe Suicida on the broadcast table. Gargano is limping around and shaking his head like a cock in the walk, like a chicken. And the Miz just push Gargano onto the announce table. He's holding his back. The Miz throws Gargano back in the ring. And oh, Gargano with a beautiful drop kick. Dexter Loomis just pulled the Miz under the ring. Okay. The referee says, put that down. Put that down. Look out. Oh, he took the turnbuckle wrench. He took the turnbuckle wrench and jammed it into Gargano's face. And he's going to win. 1, 2, 3. The Miz wins.
The Miz beat Gargano?
Yes. With
Wait. The Miz, Dexter Loomis hit him in the neck, or was it Gargano that hit him in the neck?
No. The Miz used the ring wrench on Gargano after Loomis pulled the Miz under the ring. The Miz then had the wrench, and the referee was trying to get it out of the Miz's hands. So Loomis drags the Miz underneath the ring, and then he came back and he had the ring wrench, and the referee says, "Put that down. That belongs to production." And then Gargano tried to bring the Miz back into the ring, and he hits Gargano in the face with the wrench, knocks him out. The referee counts 1, 2, 3, and he beats Gargano.
And Gargano's
What,
putting everybody over right now.
what do you guys think of the surprise U.S. challenges? It's Dijakovic. That's a possibility.
That's a good
Oh,
choice.
Dexter Loomis just hit the Miz in the back with the chair. And he's looking at the Miz. He's looking at the Miz, and he's running away with the security following him. The Miz is left in a heap on the floor. This feud just doesn't make. I don't know what to make of this feud.
No, I don't understand it either. I really don't. I'm trying to understand it in terms of like return guys that could be involved. I heard that Dominic Dijakovic might be returning back to NXT. That he looks like he's getting a lot of vignettes about possibly returning to NXT. I got a name I'm gonna throw out there. I got one right here. Surprise return. Bronson Reed. Bronson Reed. There's my return. What do you think?
I think that's a possibility. Oh,
Ladies and gentlemen, I am back. I got the TV working, so I will be back helping you guys out. Hopefully it stays working. My sling is now starting to work again, so I will be back helping to call the matches for Earl. My apologies for the delay. As right now we got Damage Control in the back talking with Nikki Cross about their upcoming War Games match going forward.
and Dana Brooke is going to take on Nikki Cross for the 24/7 championship. Jeffrey, you're going to call that one.
Wait, why? Why is Dana Brooke on television?
I don't know.
I thought she was fired. Dana Brooke has not been on television in WWE in months. Since Triple H has taken over, you notice one of those people that has been absent from WWE television has been Dana Brooke. There's a reason why Dana Brooke has been gone, because she sucks. That's why. She sucks. No disrespect to Dana Brooke. I'm sorry for Dana Brooke fans. She's not good. There's a reason why Triple H took her off TV and she put other people on TV. Just saying.
I don't know. I don't even know why this match is happening. I don't care.
It's a filler, man. That's why they're doing it. All it is a filler match. That's the only reason why I believe they're doing it is because it's a filler match. She's 20. Yeah, I know. Hey, Mac, you remember all about those 24/7 championship matches, huh? You remember all about those garbage matchups they used to have every freaking day with Tamina and Dana Brooke and like Tozawa and all these people? Hey, that's another guy I wish they changed. Can we make Akira Tozawa back into the guy he was when he was fighting in the Cruiserweight Classic? When he was going up there and challenging for the Cruiserweight Championship? Can we stop with that stupid stuff with Akira Tozawa, please? Can we go back to him being a normal guy and being a guy that could potentially win Cruiserweight Classics and not be a friggin' ninja like he was the past couple of years?
Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome the founding father of the Hardcore Sports Network. He is my guy.
Oh, get that crap off your back screen.
We won.
Ladies and gentlemen, the one and the only Mitch Kofsky. Mitch, how are you tonight? And welcome to the Raw Watch-A-Long.
I appreciate you guys. Thank you. And the Sixers finally won. We beat the Phoenix Suns. Wow.
We're not going to be hearing about firing Doc Rivers then for at least another day.
We will. Don't worry. I'll make another video.
You know what? I hope he does well and he sends you guys to the playoffs so you guys don't have to worry about firing him. Think that looks like they're saving Seth for the main event, which likely means something big. Yeah, I think so. It's definitely not Mustafa Ali. Mac, I think it might be Bronson Reed. I'm going out on a limb and I'm going to say Bronson Reed will be a guy that will be coming back because Triple H loves Bronson Reed, the former Jonah in right now in New Japan. I think that they're going to try to bring back a guy like Bronson Reed as a potential return. I would be all for that. All for that if they bring back Bronson Reed. Thick Boy, a.k.a. Thick Boy.
Mitch,
wait, what?
Mitch, can I ask you a question?
That's his nickname, Thick Boy. That's what they call him in NXT. Yeah. Bronson Reed's nickname in NXT was called Thick Boy. THICC, boy. Not joking.
Yes, Earl, what's your question?
When you make the Survivor Series thumbnail, please put damage control in it along with a cage.
Okay.
Because they're going to be in war games.
So damage control and either so is Bailey.
I would put the Judgment Day or Bloodline on there too, if it's possible.
Okay.
Bailey,
So,
Bailey. It's Bailey, Nikki Cross, Dakota Kai, and Io Sky. That's damage control. Well, Nikki Cross is just team.
Nikki Cross is not in it.
No, she's in War Games.
No, not in damage control on that.
No, she's like an honorary member of Damage Control.
6-1.
Here comes Nikki Cross.
Nikki
All right,
Cross is coming to the match, and she's going to take on Dana Brooke.
Nikki Cross is coming out right now looking absolutely nuts and crazy as ever with Damage Control right behind her.
Just to let everybody know, the Raw Watch-A-Long comes back next Monday night. We will be in Louisville, Kentucky. Louisville, Kentucky will host Monday Night Raw next Monday.
Oh, Jeff, you're not going to watch the Eagles?
Huh? No, because I would watch it if I was going to broadcast the game, but no. You guys are going to be probably doing it, so I'll probably
Robert is for Philly Sports Rap, I believe.
Yeah, so no, I'm going to probably be doing Monday Night Raw, but I'll switch back and forth.
Oh,
I like this sick psycho Nikki Cross back.
Thank God, about time, right?
Triple H is doing all the things that were done wrong. Redoing it.
And here comes Dana Brooke.
Oh God.
All right, I'll be right back, guys.
Can't they just burn that friggin' title, please?
Hey, Earl, message me who you want on the thumbnail. Message it to me, all right?
Okay, I'm going to, Mitch. Thank you very much.
Yep, I got you. Be right back. Oh, wait, was AK in here?
No. He might have done a show earlier.
Oh, no, I mean, because look at the avatar.
He was in the chat earlier.
He was in the chat, but he wasn't live with us.
No.
He's probably doing a kill stream in the back.
Most likely. So I'm going to have the pleasure, after getting my thing fixed, of calling this matchup. Yay, I'm so excited. I hope Nikki Cross destroys her.
Wait, getting what fixed?
Oh, my God. Oh, that's actually for a 24/7 title match. I'm sick. Seriously.
What happened? Getting what fixed?
It's not even fun. My sling was busted for like about an hour.
So I had to I couldn't do anything. He had a technical problem with his sling.
Mac, I don't care where Reggie is. Reggie's somewhere in the back.
Okay, that makes sense.
Nikki Cross is absolutely just losing her mind right now, scratching her head, and she starts going right on top of Dana Brooke, beating the hell out of Dana Brooke, punching her in the face multiple times, Cross in the corner, smashes Brooke, kicks to the gut, multiple kicks to the gut of Dana Brooke. 1, 2, 3, Cross smashes her right in the neck. And she goes right down to her knees. Nikki Cross grabbing the nose of Dana Brooke, choking her out now, slinging her all over the place, back and forth. Just slinging her all over the place. 1, 2. Brooke is on the ground right now, on the mat, just trying to get a breath of herself. This is a 24/7 match, unfortunately. 24/7 title match between Dana Brooke and Nikki Cross. Nikki Cross and Dana Brooke, both of them back to their feet now. Brooke throws Nikki Cross over her head. Brooke in one corner. Cross tries to go to the turnbuckle. Elbow right to the face of Cross. Then there's a boot right to the face of Nikki Cross by Dana Brooke. Then Cross goes right to the corner. Brooke now throwing multiple lefts and rights in the face and in the corner of Nikki Cross. Brooke now grabbing Nikki Cross, trying to throw her. No, Cross reverses it. Throws her down to the ground head first. Whiplash effect right to the mat. And now she's pounding her multiple times. Pounding Dana Brooke right on the mat. Smashing her head constantly against the back of the mat. Nikki Cross going back to that deranged psychotic mode that she has. Knees right to the back of Dana Brooke as Brooke is right now clenched against the ropes. Nikki Cross pushes the referee away, hits her right in the gut. Cross picks her up against the ropes, twisting neck breaker. 1, 2, and Nikki Cross is the new 24/7 champion.
But Bailey is obviously very, very eager to present the title.
Nikki Cross is the new 24/7 champion. Yippee doo dah freaking day.
Yeah, whatever. I don't.
But coming up next, the moment we have all been waiting for. Seth freaking Rollins defends his United States title.
Also, they're showing the War Games match. There will be at least one more woman on the heel side, and there will be 2 more women on the babyface side. So there still is going to be 3 more women included in this matchup. I have a feeling I might know who's going to be part of the babyface side, Sasha and Naomi. And I'm curious to see who's going to be part of the heel side. There's names all over the place that could be interested. You have Tegan Knox that could possibly come in as a heel. You have maybe a Chelsea Green that could be on her way back. You have multiple people that could be part of that heel faction. You got Charlotte Flair that could be on her way back. So there's very intrigue right now on who could be part of that War Games matchup. I have a feeling I know it will be part of the babyface side, but I'm intrigued who's going to be part of the heel side. I really am. Who's going to be that heel persona that's going to join the heel side on the War Games? Liv Morgan? Could possibly be Liv Morgan.
I don't see Liv Morgan. I don't.
She's showing heel tendencies on SmackDown lately.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I think Sasha and Naomi, just by what they're doing, I think they will be on the babyface side. In terms of the heel side, I don't know. Tegan Knox is more of a babyface, so I don't think she fits into the equation. Charlotte, I guess you could make her a heel again, but how does she fit in with the whole equation? You're not going to do Candice LeRae unless you plan on turning her heel. So I'm really not sure they're going to do it.
Mitch, I just sent you a message in your Twitter.
Oh, perfect. Thank you. And by the way, Jeff, a friend of mine said that Sasha is going to be a heel because they're close. The relationship with Bailey.
Yeah, but then what are you going to do with Naomi?
Okay.
Are you going to possibly have Sasha and Naomi? Are you going to have Sasha and Naomi turn on one another and have Naomi join the babyface side and have Sasha join the heel side?
You mean a double turn?
Yeah. Well, it wouldn't be a double turn. It wouldn't be a double turn because Naomi's going to be a babyface no matter what, unless you plan on having both of them be heels. But
why couldn't Naomi be a part of the bloodline?
I don't know. I honestly don't care what Naomi does. Sasha Banks is the true, one that you want back. Naomi, she's okay, but I'm more intrigued about what they did with Sasha. And right now, you got 2 openings on the babyface side for War Games for the women, and you got 1 heel. So I have a feeling who will be part of the babyface side. I'm just intrigued who's going to be part of the heel side.
I think it will be. I think it might be. I think it might be Charlotte.
Could be. Charlotte's better as a heel than she is a babyface, so you could add Charlotte to that heel side of the group. Unless you plan on bringing up somebody from NXT. Unless you plan on having Rhea Ripley. Maybe the women recruit Rhea Ripley into the fold. With that little stare down they had earlier, if you want to have Rhea Ripley be involved in these War Games type matchups, maybe you have Rhea Ripley thrown in there. And maybe you have what do you call it? Mia Yim be included on the women's side. You want to have them included in the War Games matchup. They can go in so many different directions. If you're going to have Rhea Ripley join the heel side and you have Mia Yim join the babyface side, that might give me an indication that Tegan Knox could be that last person on the babyface side. Maybe they'll save Sasha and Naomi for another thing.
And remember, there's also Becky Lynch. She has some unfinished.
Becky Lynch is
still injured, right?
Yeah, Becky Lynch is still injured unless they're trying to hold her back.
She still has some unfinished business with the damage control. Yo Mitch, it's Blaze Radio. Hello, Blaze Radio. Thank you so much for popping
Hey,
into the
Blaze,
chat.
661, let's
Appreciate it.
go.
Just to
I
let
think Candice LeRae will be in the mix. She has war game experience. She could be part of the babyface side. You want to throw Candice in there? She has been integrated in this feud, so you can put Candice LeRae with the baby faces, and if that's the case, Tegan Knox should be the last person because Tegan Knox especially has a lot of history with Dakota Kai. We obviously know what happened to them when they had the War Games match a couple of years ago when Dakota turned on Candice. So I think I would have Candice, and I would bring back Tegan Knox. Tegan Knox can be that fifth person, and then for the heel side, maybe you include Rhea Ripley. Maybe it's somebody else that's coming back. Maybe a Chelsea Green. I'm really intrigued what they're going to do on
What
Oh,
the
about
heel
Mia
side.
Yim?
Mia Yim's a babyface.
Oh.
I think Mia Yim's going to be included. Mia Yim is going to be involved in this feud
we
going on
are-
with Judgment Day and OC.
Ah. No, why wouldn't that be
Nikki
for
Cro-
Beth
Nikki
Phoenix?
Cro-
That Phoenix is a babyface.
Oh my God.
Nikki Cross is literally in a trance right now with that title over her right shoulder. Like in a psychotic trance with damage control right behind her. And she is
Yeah,
drops the belt
Blaze.
on the
Let's
ground.
go Sixers. That sucked.
Ladies and gentlemen, just to let everybody know, Mitch Kovsky is going to be on the Wrestling Experience with Earl Cole on November the 17th. So please tune into that. Mitch and I are going to have a lot of fun that night. November
Yeah, I
the
can't wait.
17th. They're all going to get tattoos. Okay.
Wait, what?
And here comes Rollins, ladies. Mia Yin was talking about tattoos to the OC and everything else, and she said, "Oh, it's on me, it's on me." So I guess she's gonna pay for the tattoo. Rollins is heading down to the ring now for the Raw main event, and Jeffrey will call the Raw main event.
So Mia Yim is officially part of the OC now.
I guess so.
Oh, nice.
Night.
And here
Night
comes
bot.
Seth Rollins to a huge crowd chant right now.
Um, First Earl yells at me. Now Nightbot is yelling at me. Sorry for the Cavs.
I got a good feeling about this match too. I really have a good feeling about this matchup. Seth Rollins is so incredibly over right now. It's ridiculous. This dude is he is like white, bright white hot. How over Seth Rollins is in the WWE. I mean, he can do no wrong with how much the fans are absolutely crazy about this dude. So
I'm kind of thinking who would challenge him.
I like
the U.S.
I like the blonde hair.
It's going back to his old look he had when he first debuted in WWE with Shield.
Oh, damn.
All right. I want to see who's going to be part of this match. I want to be surprised a little bit.
I got a good feeling about this match. Yep.
I'm going to turn off my mic because I want to be literally surprised.
Years of Seth Rollins in WWE.
We're gonna see who it is. The crowd hasn't been much into the show tonight until now.
That's
10
what I've been.
years since Seth's been in WWE. That's crazy. It's already been 10 years Seth's been a WWE star.
Yeah, same with Roman Reigns.
Yep.
It's amazing how over he is. I love it.
Who do you think's more over, Seth Rollins or Drew McIntyre?
Seth Rollins, not even close. Seth Rollins is so incredibly over right now. His theme song has gotten him over to another level.
I mean, don't get me wrong. McIntyre does get crowd reaction, but not as much as Rollins does.
It has been far too long since Seth freaking Rollins had held gold here in WWE. But in just a few short weeks, I have made this the title tag.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's see who wants to take a shot. Whoever wants a piece in my title, come on down here. But be ready for a fight because I ain't giving up so easily. Because I am a visionary. I am a revolutionary.
It's Cody Rhodes.
Sounds to me like the man is ready to decide his goal. Set up here.
Oh,
Freaking Rollins. Gonna open challenge? Seriously? Listen, you don't have to look any further because I'm gonna be the one.
uh-oh. Uh-oh.
All these men can accept the challenge. Two reasons why I don't have my United States Championship. One, because of Brock Lesnar. Last weekend at Crown Jewel, I made him pay by whooping his ass all over the ring. And two, because of you, Seth freaking Rollins. So I'll be coming down to that ring right now to make you. As I was saying, I accept.
Oh, Bobby Lashley. It's a rematch.
Oh my God.
It is a rematch. All right, we're going to commercial.
He just threw Mustafa Ali right over the freaking thing. That was funny. That was funny. He just took Mustafa Ali, Lashley, and just chucked him over the goddamn crate. That is funny. So it looks like Bobby Lashley is the one that answered the challenge, and he's coming back for his United States Championship. So we're not going to get a surprise or anything, but we are going to get Bobby Lashley against Seth Rollins for the United States Championship, which could be setting up for a potential triple threat match at Survivor Series for the United States Championship between Mustafa Ali, Seth Rollins, and Bobby Lashley. So I'm very intrigued how this is going to go.
I forgot. I mean, did Lesnar beat Lashley?
Yes, he did. He
Yes,
pinned
he
him to
did,
the mat by
but-
laying on him.
Yeah, but according to what DJ Storm said on his show, Lashley's shoulders was never pinned to the mat. So therefore the pinfall shouldn't have been administered. I don't know what the referee was looking at. I don't know, but I need to go back and look at the tape and the footage and see if what he said. Because I don't know.
That was friggin' funny, though. I mean, I knew Mustafa Ali was going to come out, but I did not expect Lashley to be the one. I thought it would be like a return or something. When I saw that happen, I'm like, oh, crap, it's Bronson Reed. Like, they actually got Bronson Reed back. And then when I just see Lashley come out, I'm like, oh, yeah, that still is like an open-ended storyline because of the fact that they didn't close it with Seth and winning that title because of Brock Lesnar.
Right.
So They're giving Lashley something to do, I guess, for now, unless Lesnar is supposed to still be coming back, and they're going to continue that feud maybe later on in the future. But right now, it makes sense to try to finish off this Lashley and Rollins storyline, unless they're planning on doing a triple threat match at Survivor Series between Lashley, Ali, and Rollins. And who knows? Maybe they decide to give the title to Mustafa Ali. Maybe they decide to give the title to Mustafa Ali and make him the new United States champ.
Ladies and
stupid,
gentlemen,
but I can
welcome
see
to
it.
the Raw. Right, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Raw Watch-A-Long here on the Hardcore Sports Network. Please subscribe to the Hardcore Sports Network on YouTube and follow them on Twitch at Hardcore Sports 1. Follow them on Twitter at Hardcore Sports N. And please hit that like button. Hit the like button on Jeffrey's channel. Hit the like button on my channel and hit the like button on the Hardcore Sports Network. We greatly appreciate it. And ladies and gentlemen, I have a new name for my show. It is the Wrestling Experience with Earl Cole. And Mitch Kofsky is going to be on my show on November the 17th. Mitch and we are going to talk about AEW Dynamite, and we're going to predict Full Gear. So don't forget, that is November the 17th.
There we go.
And then I will be back with the Wrestling Experience this Thursday when DJ Storms and I will come together this Thursday night on the Wrestling Experience with Earl Cole. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we are back with Monday Night Raw. All right, they're just showing you Lesnar and of course Lashley. Now let me see the ending of this match. I want to see the ending to the match. Let's see. He pushes off, and let's see. Oh yes. DJ Storms is correct. Lashley's shoulders was never pinned to the mat. Never pinned. So therefore the pinfall shouldn't have happened. I don't know what the referee was looking at, but he made a mistake. And here comes Lashley.
And if anybody was intrigued by what they showed on NXT, the woman that debuted with the dyad, that's actually The Rock's daughter. So The Rock's daughter officially made her WWE debut as she has joined the dyad with Joe Gacy and the rest of that group. Ava Raine is her name. So in case you wanted to know who that young lady was that was with the dyad and Joe Gacy, that is in fact The Rock's real-life daughter, who just finally made her debut, but she's had a lot of injury issues, a lot of knee issues over the years, but she has finally made her debut. So I'm just curious to see how her journey is going to continue to go with Ava Raine, the daughter of the Great One. Fourth generation superstar.
Let me ask you something. Which NXT star was the one that dressed up in onesies?
That was what do you call it? What the hell was her name? Oh my god.
I thought I
just literally forgot her name.
I think that was just so ridiculous. Anyway, I digress.
Wendy Chu. That's it. Wendy Chu.
Oh, okay.
She used to be that emperor person.
Jeff
that
is
was
gonna call this match because
that Wendy Chu used to be that emperor woman that was in NXT with Boa and Xia Li when they did that weird thing in NXT. So she changed her gimmick again.
Oh yeah.
Here we go. Lashley attacks Rollins and knocks him over the top rope. Lashley on the aggression now. Throws Rollins right into the side barricade. Rollins hasn't even got out of his coat right now. Lashley is just absolutely beating the hell out of Rollins. Throws him back first right into the outside barricade. He's grabbing him now. Slams his back again. One more time. Slamming his back one more time against the barricade. And a third time, Lashley has just come out like a raging bull, beating the hell out of Seth Rollins. Lashley now taking He's taking Rollins and throws him into the side cushion barricade right near the timekeeper. Smashing him in the head, multiple times smashing him in the head, throws him in the ring, and the match has officially started, but Rollins crawls out of the outside ring. Match is literally started up with just absolute chaos going on. Absolute chaos right now. Lashley, and there's a super kick right to the face of Lashley after he's going for the spear on Rollins. Rollins picks Lashley down, throws him into the steel steps.
Blaze McCoy is here in the chat.
Rollins now going for the pedigree on the outside.
Nice
And
hat.
Lashley flips him over and he smashes
I had to
right on the
represent.
ground. What up, Blaze?
Figured I'd stop for the main event.
Okay.
Lashley is just absolutely
Blaze
just throwing lefts and rights at his face.
Oh, what's up?
Shout out to you, Earl, Jeff, Mitch. Good to see you guys.
Good to
This
see you
match
too,
has been
Blaze.
thrown
Thank you so
out.
much for coming on the stream, bro.
I was hearing a lot of rumors that remember
The match has been
Seth dressed.
thrown-
He dressed up as RVD, so maybe it would be RVD in this match. That would have been a nice surprise.
I would love that. But as RVD, would he want to come back to WWE though? That's the intriguing
Maybe just a
thing.
one shot deal or something. They're not too far from Philly, so ECW crowd too.
Oh,
I
I
think
can't
they
wait
just-
for the Raw 30th. That's going to
Did
be
they just call
insane.
it the match?
This
Did they
crowd's
just call the
been
match?
shit. This crowd has been terrible.
Yeah, the match
tonight.
has been thrown out. The match has been thrown out. There is no match. The match has been
Oh!
thrown out.
Oh! Lashley just threw him against the barricade. He just like boomeranged off of the post.
And
Whenever
Lashley
Lashley throws someone, Jeff finds it funny.
It's funny the way Rollins does such a good job in his selling when he goes off the post. That was excellent. Oh, now he's picking him up. Oh, and body slams him through the announce table. Lashley just absolutely destroyed Seth Rollins. The match has been thrown out, obviously, but Bobby Lashley just went absolutely apeshit onto Seth Rollins and just slammed him right through the announce table, and you have Adam Pearce and all the officials out there and referees and backstage personnel just trying to keep Bobby Lashley away from the chaos that he just put out there as he has just absolutely destroyed Seth Rollins.
There's still 10 minutes
Lashley
left.
just went nuts. That's true. There's still about 10 minutes or so left in the show. What the hell else do they have planned?
I don't know.
I have no idea. Maybe Ali comes out and picks up the scraps and wins the event. Oh, wait a minute. Theory has the Money in the Bank briefcase. Is he going to cash it in on Rollins?
He's going to
There you
cash
go.
in the United
Wait,
States
what
Championship?
is going on here?
That'll be something different.
Oh,
I dig it.
The plot thickens,
I mean, it's
ladies
a
and
first.
gentlemen, here on the Wrestling
Did he come out?
Experience with Earl Cole.
Oh, you guys are
remember
ahead
the
of
new name.
I'm not even, I don't even have it
Remember-
on. I'm listening to their commentary.
Here, Mitch, I got a
When
surprise
they-
for you.
Yeah, what up?
I know I love my Sixers, but I had to grab one of these.
Ah, there you go.
Jaws the man.
There you go.
Jaws the man.
He is. He is. Like, he's better than most players on the Sixers.
I'd like to see
Blaze,
him
while
on.
we have you here, they just put out the people that are going to be involved in the women's War Games matchup. We were just talking about it before, that there's right now one open spot for the heel side for the women, and there's 2 open spots for the men. Who do you think fill those last 3 spots? And then we'll talk about the men's one.
I heard you guys talking about they could bring Mia Yim and Rhea over and give them something to do because they're starting to have a little feud too. I wouldn't mind that. I'm a surprise person. I'd like to see them bring 2 surprises in that we don't know about. I don't think Sasha and Naomi have anything to do with it, unfortunately. It's the men's one I'm still up in the air too because there's no guarantee it's going to be the bloodline yet.
Yeah.
Plus, if it's the
It'll be Judgment
bloodline, they're just going to have to throw a team together against them, and I'd rather see a story behind it. So,
Well, I will say there is a storyline going on. because of the fact that Sheamus was taken out by the Bloodline and the Brawling Brutes have been feuding with them, and the New Day is going to be taking them on
I've
this
heard of that
Friday.
too.
So you could have the Bloodline or the 5 members there taking
Maybe.
on the New Day and Sheamus and the Brawling Brutes. So there's
Remember
your 5
who
on
hurt-
5 for the men.
Remember who hurt Big E though?
That's true. Rich Holland did. If you want to tie that storyline in there, that is a good
want to
point.
team together, maybe not want to
did.
team together with the people that took out their boy. You know, I don't know. It could
That is a
happen. I
good
wouldn't-
point. That is a good point.
Right.
Yeah, I've seen that one out there a lot too with those teams teaming up. What I'm hoping is that Triple H goes true to the old War Games rules. Put a top on the cage, make it like the old school real War Games.
Yes,
That's what I'm hoping.
absolutely.
I'm not
And you
holding
have
my
some
breath
weapons
for
in
it,
there
but-
too.
I think Triple H was dead set against that idea. He didn't want that idea.
Because the
he
idea is
said
they're
that-
in a cage. They shouldn't be able to crawl out or someone crawl in.
Yeah.
That should
I got
not be a
3
part of
names
War
for the
Games.
women, though. I got 3 names for the women. Chelsea Green for the heels,
That's
Good
the way he
possibility.
wanted
Candice
it
LeRae,
designed.
and Tegan
I think-
Knox.
I think
Oh.
Candice
Tegan
is going
Knox
to
is
be a
gonna be
part
both
of
of
it.
them.
Okay.
I think Candice will be because she's already in that storyline somehow. So I wouldn't mind that at all.
And Tegan Knox has history with a lot of
But
the women in this
She's
feud.
been in a
But
War
again,
Games
I don't
before
wanna-
too.
So,
Right.
and Chelsea Green's a good
Again,
heel.
I don't know.
Throw
Do
her
not
in there
want
with
to see
that group.
Tamina Snuka.
No, it's not
No,
going to be
no.
Tamina. You're not going to get Tamina. You're not going to get Dana Brooke. I think those names make a lot of sense. Chelsea Green is a natural heel, and she would actually go really well with Damage Control. And then Tegan Knox and Candice LeRae, not only do they have
Okay.
experience with War Games, but they have a lot of history with Dakota Kai and Io Sky from
He's
their
gonna
previous
cash
matches.
it in. He's gonna cash in the Money in the
There you
Bank,
go.
and he just told Mike Rome we're gonna cash in the Money in the Bank.
I'm
Is it
also
gonna be
hoping we get
official?
a traditional
So now
Survivor
the Money
Series
in the Bank
elimination match.
is
I think we
underway.
might.
I really want to see one of
Cash-in
those
is
too.
happening. Uh-oh.
I think we are getting. It's official.
Oh,
the bell's rung.
Austin
Here we go.
just- 1, 2.
What? He cashed it out in the United States? What the
Never
hell?
happened before. He's never cashed in on the United States
I
Championship.
kind of like
He's the
that.
first.
Like when Charlotte cashed in on the NXT title, it's something different.
Right.
Yeah.
Obviously,
it's
they're
something
not going to
different.
throw him in the world title picture right now.
No, he's not ready.
Rollins
Ooh!
kicked out. Rollins
Can you imagine if he
kicked
loses?
out.
I know he's gonna lose. They're
No.
making him look
No,
like a
no.
dumber at
He
this
gets
point.
him up, puts him up, and he hits him with a big elbow, with big knee right to the face. 1, 2. No, he kicks out at 2. And Theory is pissed.
Oh.
Normally, when they cash in their briefcase and win, it's pretty quick because the guy's already knocked out or beat up, so this doesn't look good for Theory.
I can't.
Oh, he countered it. He got him. Oh, he's going for the pedigree. Kicks him to the gut. Theory gets him. Pedigree. Theory hits the pedigree on Rollins. 1, 2. No, he kicks out at 2. Oh, Theory was going for the pedigree. He reversed it and he kicked out at 2 after Rollins earlier reversed the A-Town down.
I hope he loses. I think that'd be a really good story of him being so pissed he cashed in and didn't win.
It's just like it's funny because we know it's gonna happen.
No, I don't think it can happen.
This is
I can
I
easily
ridiculous.
see
think
him
he's gonna
lose.
lose it. I really think he's gonna lose.
He's got no.
I just
Rollins
don't think
counters
that
it. He's going for A-Town down again. Misses him. Goes right into the post. Rollins
He's gonna go into the stomp.
outside of the ring.
He's gonna
and Theory smashes his
stomp
head
him.
on the outside. Theory is
He's gonna do
actually
the
cashing
stomp.
his
He's gonna
money
give him
in
the
the back
stomp, and he's gonna
briefcase.
retain the title.
Going for the inside, looking for the big. Rollins counters the inside out clothesline drop kick, and he catches it. Kick right to the face.
A-Town down.
Elbow right to the face.
1, 2.
Neckbreaker.
No.
Back elbow.
Lashley just.
This is friggin' nuts. Rollins is going for the stop now. He picks him up. A-Town down. 1, 2. And Bobby Lashley pulls him out of the ring. Lashley pulls
He
out
pulled
the
the referee.
referee.
So what happens if it's a schmoz? Does he get his? He don't get the briefcase back?
No, he already cashed it in. The match is official. So that's it. He's gonna
I
win.
told you they're making it look like a
this-
jobber.
Oh,
this-
Bobby Lashley's now beating the hell out of.
I
He's
mean,
now
this is-
absolutely beating the hell out of Theory.
So we have 3 non-US challenge matches. Ali, no. Lashley, no. Theory, no.
And he throws him, he helicopters him off the post.
I mean,
But the referee's
this is-
down this whole time.
Maybe they'll just have a 4-way next week for the title.
I could see it.
I
think
don't-
it
I
might be
don't-
Survivor Series. Fatal 4-way
we're-
Survivor
we're-
Series.
we're getting close to the end, ladies and gentlemen, of this show, and
Oh my God! He just helicoptered him again in the post.
And throw him back in and let Seth pin him.
Bobby Lashley is absolutely gone ape. Now he's got the hurt lock on him. And Austin Theory has literally got nothing left right now. Chaos. Absolute psychotic, crazy chaos at the end of Monday Night Raw. Bobby Lashley has just absolutely destroyed everybody. Look at Austin Theory's face. He's actually turning purple. He's actually turning purple in the ring.
I tell you, who's been gold tonight is Corey Graves. He's been hilarious.
He's been awesome tonight.
the referee is crawling
love-
back in the ring. The referee is crawling back in the ring.
Mac makes a good point.
Referee's
Triple H right
counting.
now is righting the wrong with Theory winning the Money in the Bank. I agree.
The Lashley is being counted out. I mean, Austin Theory's being counted out.
I don't know if anyone's
Theory is
lost
being
a cash in
counted
by a count out before. That might be a first ever.
Yes.
So he's lost the briefcase on a counter, unless they try to make up some goofy
No,
rule.
no,
that,
no,
like,
no, no, no. There's a stomp. There's a stomp.
You guys are way ahead.
There's a
Yeah, I'm still on him on the ground right now.
three. Rollins retains.
Spoiler
Wow.
alert, Earl. Boo.
Wow.
I agree with your assessment, Earl. Because
Yes.
you predict you're the future Earl.
And
Earl's
then
the
he
future up there.
flips him over.
I bet you Seth wins. Anybody want to take that bet?
I'll take that bet. I'll take that bet right now. 1, 2, Seth Rollins has retained the United States Championship, and Austin Theory has lost his Money in the Bank briefcase.
Oh.
Wow.
I told you from the
Wow.
get-go.
Wow. You want to talk about a chaotic way to end Monday Night Raw?
I got a big question for future Earl. What is the lottery number going to be tonight?
I really want to know what's the lottery number now.
Hey, you know what?
Holy
You can
crap,
honestly
that was
say
crazy.
we've never seen that for a cash in.
No, that was
We can
insane.
honestly say that.
Yeah, aren't you happy you hopped into this for this type of matchup?
Well,
Wait,
Gee.
Deshaun Jackson got injured?
Oh my
oh,
God.
he just came back and got injured, huh?
So anyway, that's
He did just didn't it's his first
This is
game,
his
right, man?
first
that's what
game.
happens.
I think
when
it's his
you get-
first game, yeah, with the Baltimore Ravens. And you already got hurt? He always gets hurt.
Oh, I feel bad for the dude.
Yeah. That was awesome.
Especially that old making a comeback. Yeah, it was
That
very
was-
very unique ending to Raw. I give him
That
props
was-
for doing something different. We're not seeing the same old Raw
No,
no. like Earl's old hashtag. What are you doing, WWE? We don't have to see that no more. They're doing a little different stuff here and there.
But do you think that's a crappy end of the stick for somebody like Austin Theory? For how much he was booked so strong, and then all of a sudden he gets booked like garbage because he was a Vince guy. We have to remember Austin Theory was a Vince guy, and you don't know how high Triple H really is on him, but I think it might have been better as Triple H is saying, this dude is not ready to be a champion right now, a world champion. Get that briefcase off him. You know, you have that little crutch off of him, so it's not like, you know, you have that lingering around of when he's going to cash in and everything, and then you could try to rebuild Austin Theory back up, unless you're going to throw him back over, because there's been rumors about putting the Way back together, put him back over there with Johnny Gargano.
You have the story of adversity now. Not too many people cashed in and didn't win. So what's going to happen? He's going to lose his mind. How is he going to get back together? So there is a underlying story to him not winning the cash in. So I mean, Triple H has proven time and time again to have you know, the wait and see how
I
it
just
ends up. So.
I just think the whole thing is interesting.
My favorite casting that's failed was John Cena's. Like, why would you challenge him
It's an
to a
embarrassment to
one-on-one?
the
You know
women.
you're
Oh,
gonna
Damien
lose.
Sandow. The Damien Sandow one when he cashed on Cena was great. That was awesome. And Baron Corbin, too. Remember, Corbin lost his when he cashed in on Jinder Mahal years ago. Because of Cena. Cena cost him the briefcase.
Yeah.
So
that is true.
Do you guys think that's the end?
That is true.
Do you guys think the proverbial dumping of that 24/7 title in the trash is going to be the end of that title?
I hope so.
You know, she missed the garbage can.
She did. She missed the garbage can. She
you had one job. You had one job.
Wait, I was watching the Sixers. Someone tried to throw out the 24/7.
Right, exactly.
That won the title, and then she dumped it off her shoulder, and it missed the garbage can.
That was beautiful.
Wait, so you're telling me that she pulled a Ben Simmons?
Yeah, she missed the air. She airballed it.
Missed an airball, yeah.
Yes, yeah, Mitch. Did you see Ben Simmons' airball layup that he had the other day?
Yeah.
Yes, we all saw it. We all saw it. I have to unfortunately watch it. I have to unfortunately cheer for that because he's on my team, so I got no choice.
And then they were going on basketball
they're winning right now.
Quick, what do you think's going to happen to Kyrie now? He said he's going to retire.
I don't know.
He said he's retiring.
Is that true?
Yeah, I heard that
he's going to retire.
Now I don't.
Now you can always come back from a retirement with the right amount of money and the right team if he wants to. He gives him away to, but retire. He's a loony.
Yeah,
retire.
But
and he can go off the end of the flat earth.
He's already going off the edge. This is another good one by Mac when Punk turned heel when he cashed in on John Cena. Yeah. That was another good one.
Yeah, and Kevin Durant wants out.
That's crazy. Look at the players they had at the Nets, and now they're all gone.
He never said wanted out. Well, no, he never said that. And over the summer, he did. He didn't say it now.
Oh wait, I heard he was on a trading block.
No, that was all rumors. That's all BS. Since Kyrie Irving has been out, the Nets have actually looked like a better team. They've actually looked like a better team overall.
It was good seeing you. And guys, I'll talk to you later. Let's go, Sixers. We finally got to win. Fire Doc Rivers.
I got more wrestling questions for Blaze since he's on the stream.
Sure, shoot.
So, what do you think is going to happen with the whole men's war games? Do you think it's going to be the Judgment Day that's going to be involved in it with the OC, or do you think we're going to be getting the Bloodline? That's the intriguing thing with them.
I'm going to wait until Friday because we get New Day versus Usos. If for some reason there's no winner there, we can see that match at Survivor Series, which means the Bloodline won't be in it. Now, I don't think we'll see Roman defending the title again. He just defended it. So it could go. It's really up in the air. And that's what I love about wrestling right now is the intrigue, is that you don't know. There's not a lot of things that are so predictable like we were so used to in the Vince era and stuff.
There's a lot of question marks around.
We're only a couple weeks away, too.
Series.
Yeah, it's right around the corner. And not even that.
All
we got AEW Dynamite too.
The
we got full gear.
Have to make sense. And
I will be disappointed if there's not a regular Survivor Series elimination match.
2 weeks.
I mean, it's crazy. We're going to be getting 2 monster pay-per-views back to back because I think Full Gear is going to be awesome too with AEW. You're going to get Full Gear in about a week or 2, and you're going to get Survivor Series afterwards. If you're a wrestling fan, how the hell do you not like that? We might be seeing the coronation of MJF at Full Gear in New Jersey.
I think we will.
And do you think that this whole thing that happened a couple of weeks ago with the firm attacking MJF was an all ruse, and that he actually was planted that on purpose just to make everybody believe he's turning babyface, and then it actually ends up being a ruse the entire time, and he ends up the firm helps him win the championship at Full Gear?
Yeah, I would definitely see a double swerve coming with that and flipping it around, make everyone think he's playing that card very well. And when you're getting cheered, you can play the card very well. And in New Jersey, he's going to get a huge pop.
Oh yeah,
I mean he's going to be cheered.
Loves MJF.
But if he wins it, honestly, as much as it hasn't happened, look how many of MJF's big wins are because he had help or because he cheated or he used the ring. I'd like to see him cleanly beat Mox.
Mm.
I don't know
I
if
hope
it'll
he
happen or
does.
not, but that would validify a world title reign for a man who people could easily say, well, you've won by cheating and using that ring and having outside help all the time. But his character right now is flawless. I mean, right now,
Oh, you can't touch him.
if you're MJF or Bray Wyatt, you're in the news no matter what you do right now. That's what's carrying those two companies, along with the Bloodline.
I would say Seth Rollins a lot too, because Seth Rollins right now is in such a white hot level with his gimmick that Seth Rollins could do no long. He's bulletproof right now too. They might even be more bulletproof than Roman Reigns right now in the Bloodline. And the Bloodline, thanks to Sami Zayn, have really caught fire because Kevin Owens was supposed to eventually join up with Sami Zayn to take on the Usos for those titles. And because of how over the Bloodline is with Sami Zayn, and Sami Zayn has been an unsung hero too, they haven't pulled the trigger because they don't want to end this thing going on because Sami Zayn has been so good with what the work he's doing with the Bloodline. It's been amazing just watching that whole storyline pulling off.
That could be Mania.
That could be Mania, absolutely.
Sami and Kevin versus. I've heard this, and I would not be against it if Sami is the one to take the title from Roman. That would be a big shock.
I would love it.
And the way he's so over, because Roman's getting cheered too. I mean, if they could find a way to have Sami get his revenge after they finally say you're not really an Uce, but like you said, with the way he's getting cheered, the way the merchandise is going, you cannot get rid of it right now. You got to keep that Sami with the Bloodline thing going.
Exactly.
I said this on my podcast last week. The way he's making them break character and laugh, it's so organic. It's so real right now. I just hope they don't force that continually.
You got to let it happen naturally because that's how it's getting over right now.
Like if it's starting to happen every week, it's like, come on, But and I was getting tired of the Bloodline. The Bloodline was the Mafia story for so long where Roman telling his boys what to do. So this is something fresh. So I'm down with it. And Sami's gold. Sami's
awesome.
To have a country that he didn't even want to go to chant his name. That was, that's huge. You can't even explain. They have no reason to cheer him but for the game, the show. And that shows that these ties of his heritage and stuff shouldn't mean anything. It's all about, bringing people together. And that's a beautiful thing, if you ask me.
I agree 1,000%.
I enjoyed Crown Jewel. Looking back at the past Crown Jewels we've had. The past Crown Jewels have been shit. But this one really was really good.
The women killed it. That women's title match was so good between Bianca Belair and Bayley. That was, for me, my favorite match of the entire weekend. And I liked the main event. But Bianca Belair and Bayley absolutely killed it that night with how good that match was. It made their ladder match at Extreme Rules, which was great too, look insignificant. That's how good that match was at Crown Jewel. I loved what those two women did. And I'm glad they're continuing the storyline heading into War Games. So I'm intrigued what they're going to do with that going forward. And I'm really intrigued what they're going to do with the men. I think it will be the Bloodline because if you want to think about the traditional 5-on-5 War Games matchup, you have it set up already with the Bloodline. You got 5 members already with the Bloodline. And if you want to get Sheamus, who we all know got recently married, so he's probably going to be coming back looking for revenge because the Bloodline took him out. There's your storyline right there. And if the Bloodline gets involved with the New Day, there's your feud. You got the Bloodline taking on the New Day and the Brawling Brutes, and there's your 5-on-5 War Games for the men. It just fits perfectly together. It makes sense. And if you could have Sami Zayn in the end, you could start the transition of Sami Zayn slowly starting to get kicked out of the Bloodline because you're going to have Sami Zayn potentially cost the Bloodline the matchup. And then that's when you see the dissension, like the disintegration with Sami Zayn and the Bloodline, and you can have Kevin Owens slide his way back into the whole thing too going forward. So I love what they're doing right now.
If they do that with the Bloodline and put together a team against them, I would love to see OC versus Judgment Day in the traditional Survivor Series match.
Me too.
I want to see a regular one too. That's what Survivor Series is all about to me when I remember as a kid. What about you, Earl? You were frozen there for a while ago. He's back. What do you want to see at Survivor Series, Earl? Besides better internet service.
I feel him on that. My internet was crashing a lot before. Thank God it actually started working.
Earl's internet turns heel on him.
Yeah. Earl, your internet just turned heel. It's turning more than the Big Show does on a daily basis. And we all know how much the Big Show turns heel and babyface every second. When the Usos win on Friday with the help of the Bloodline, they will declare war on SmackDown Friday night. That could happen. I'm intrigued what they're going to do on SmackDown this Friday and what the hell are they going to be doing with Bray Wyatt? This whole Uncle Howdy thing is such an intriguing storyline. I am so intrigued where this is going.
I don't want Alexa Bliss anywhere near it. I really don't. We've done that already. I'd rather that be damage control toying with her, because they know that would mess with her if she was teased. I mean, if she does, I mean, like I put it in your chat earlier, how Asuka, we've never seen the evil side of Asuka, which is Kana. She was that way before, and if maybe, I don't know, it's so up in the air. I really at this point, and my thoughts change every week by week because of what happens. I don't think that Wyatt Six is going to be a faction. I think those are his personas. I think Uncle Howdy is him. I think that guy in that owl mask could be Bo Dallas, though.
I think it is.
Because it has the long hair and stuff. That could be. So, I mean, I'm not saying that we won't see other people in the storyline, because Bray does want to help out other people within the storyline and push people, but I don't think we're literally going to get a Wyatt Six. It's not, I mean, as slow as that storyline is going, it's not going to be like, boom, Wyatt Six versus Bloodline in 2 weeks.
Yeah, they're going to build it up slowly. Maybe get. I don't want them to push that
storyline for War Games. So we'll see.
No,
we'll see.
Build it up slowly. You don't need to speed it up. Make people want to see it that much more, and you could slowly add little layers going forward, and then eventually you get to that payoff. And actually, there's been rumors that woman. I don't know who that woman was that showed up this past Friday, but there's rumors that it could have been Bray Wyatt and Bo Dallas' sister, Mika Rotunda, that actually was the person that was behind that woman that showed up on Friday instead of Uncle Howdy. So I'm 1,000% intrigued where this whole Bray Wyatt thing is going.
He mentioned his family. Right. He mentioned his family in his last promo. I come from a long line. It's all the way back to Blackjack Mulligan. If you go back to Barry's father, that I watched Blackjack back in the day, Blackjack Mulligan, and that a lot of that Uncle Howdy does remind me of Barry Windham. It does remind me of Blackjack Mulligan. So the family heritage has something to do with it. But to me, you can only go so. I love long-term stories. But Dexter, Bray, I want to see him fight. They're wrestlers. They have neither of them. Yeah. Dexter's been doing all this. He hasn't had a match. I want to see him have a match. It looks like we're finally going to see Dexter Miz or something soon. So
yeah, I'm getting tired of the whole build-up. I mean, the feud is sort of cooled off right now, and I don't get Johnny Gargano going out there and blowing whistles and stuff. I don't want to see no damn whistle. I want to see Johnny Gargano go out there and put on Johnny Gargano 5-star matchups like we know he can do. Enough with the whistle stuff. Enough. Let's get to a resolution with the whole Dexter Lumis thing, because this has been going on for a couple of months now. We need to have some type of payoff, and hopefully Survivor Series will be when we'll get that payoff finally. It could be the reformation of the Way. We could be seeing the reformation of the Way coming, because Indy is stuck on NXT right now. She's doing nothing. Candice is sort of floating in insignificant reasons right now, even though she's been a little bit part of that storyline with Damage Control. She's sort of just there. Why not reunite that faction back together, and at least you give everybody some type of purpose, and at least all of them are baby faces except for Austin Theory, but you could eventually turn him babyface again, and you could have Dexter Lumis there, and there you go. You have a group going back together that was successful in NXT, and you give all those people direction together, reforming the Way. And who knows, you have a tag team maybe put together too until Ciampa comes back.
I say this all the time. It's just it's a great time to be a pro wrestling fan. It really is. I mean, with the Bray stuff and Triple H taking over, AEW has been forced to step up their game. So they will get better. There's still growing pains that they have to go through. I mean, even small things like MLW and GCW getting streaming deals. That's huge news in the scope of the whole pro wrestling. Nick Aldis getting suspended and saying he's done with NWA in January.
Yeah, and teasing a WWE debut too.
To see him come during the Rumble, maybe to see Cody come back, and you got Cody back into the frame.
I can't wait to see Cody. I miss Cody so much. I miss Cody so much. I cannot wait to see Cody Rhodes back. I love the work Cody Rhodes was doing and how over he was, and I want the resolution to be coming with Bray. Seth Rollins and Cody Rhodes. That story is still not done because of what they did before when they wrote him off TV when Seth Rollins attacked Cody. So I cannot wait to see Cody back. I can't wait to see Randy Orton back too. I'm curious what's going to happen with him, and maybe we see Bronson Reed. There's been a lot of rumors that
Yeah,
Bronson
yeah.
Reed might be on his way back
Yeah, I
to
think he's going
WWE
to be back
too.
sooner or later.
Maybe you save him for the Rumble.
And you
Save
mentioned
Thick
it
Boy for the
earlier
Rumble.
too. Things like Triple H letting Shinsuke fight Muta in Japan at the beginning of next year. Those are signs that really things are changing. And
Yeah.
you never know what could happen. And maybe he lets AJ go fight in Japan once because he always wanted that. If he would have been 6 months earlier, Triple H took over, or 7 months or whatever it was, Bryan Danielson, that was one of his main things. I want to fight in Japan, so he might have still be there.
Exactly.
So
They
the
would have
fact
signed
that
him
these
to a long-term deal.
the fact that these things are happening are so exciting. I mean, on all levels. And I'm not one of the type to come here and bitch about things I don't like. I've always been a positive person. I'll watch shows and I'll just pick out the positive things that I liked about it, because there's many places you can go and just watch people rant about what they don't like. I like to pick and choose the things I do like, and I do that every Thursday night on my little podcast. I actually this is not really breaking news. We talked about it last week. I'm still in the process. I got an offer to be a ring announcer for a local indie fed, so I might be doing that.
Congratulations, Blaze.
Cool.
Congratulations, bro.
Unfortunately, my health kind of holds me back sometimes. I don't really talk about it a lot, so I might not be able to do it all the time. I don't want to be the guy that cancels, but to be offered that is really humbling. And I don't want to end on a sour note, but I want to say I lost a friend over this weekend that was one of the first streamers I saw on YouTube. He was 31 years old. So tell the people that you love that while they're here. Don't wait until it's too late.
Absolutely.
And you guys are great people. All you guys at the Hardcore Sports, I've watched you guys grow in the past year, separately and together. You guys got something really special over here. Earl, I always enjoy when you pop in, and I enjoy you always overcome adversity. You're always trying to enjoy wrestling no matter what. And Jeff, is a pleasure meeting you, as well as Mitch and you guys. Just keep doing what you're doing, man. Don't let anybody tell you can't do anything you want to do, man. And just do it while you can. Life is too damn short.
I appreciate it, Blaze. And the same thing, it's been a pleasure meeting you. I love the knowledge and everything you throw out there in the wrestling industry. It's awesome to be able to learn still, because we're all still learning everything. We don't know it all. And we appreciate what you bring to the table, the platform that you built over the years. And it's really an honor to be able to have met you, be able to, give us your knowledge on the product, and just have a positive influencer out there. And like you said, everything doesn't have to be negative. If you can just put a positive spin on a lot of things, it just makes the community all the world and better. And Mac is another great wrestling fan. He's actually going to be doing.
You guys have a hell of a group in every corner. You guys have done such a great job, and I noticed that. And I don't blow smoke up people's asses. I only tell people if I see good work, and really, you just got to keep plugging away. And YouTube's a weird place. Where there's a lot of negativity, drama, toxicity, whatever you want to call it, but it's only there if you let it be. And I mean, there's a huge age gap between you guys and me, but it doesn't matter because we all come together.
We all have the same passion. We all have a major passion for wrestling and sports. Exactly. That's why we come together. And that's what this community should be all about, is just trying to go out there and have a bunch of people that have similar interests in one thing we're all very passionate about. We are all so passionate about wrestling and sports. That's what it's all about. It's not about the side stuff. That stuff's not important. It's all about what you love talking about, and that's wrestling and sports. And I love talking wrestling with knowledgeable people that you can have a very good conversation with, whether it's past wrestling stuff, present, what you might look forward to in the future. It makes me excited as a fan to be able to talk this stuff with other people that share the same passion as I do about this business, like Earl does about this business. That's what we love, is just talking wrestling. I love it. I appreciate it.
There's no doubt you got passion, dude. You get into it, you get excited, and that's what it should be. I mean, be yourself, enjoy it. And here's another thing. You can like any wrestler you like. You can hate any wrestler you want to hate. You can like any promotion you want to like. You can hate any promotion you want to like. That's the beauty of it. If it was all the same, it'd be boring. So it's a great time to be a wrestling fan. Enjoy it. And I thank you, Earl. I thank you, Jeff, Mitch, and the Mac Giants fan. You guys are amazing. Keep doing what you're doing. You guys are absolutely incredible.
Blaze, I hope you're able to pop on with us during Survivor Series, and for if we do Full Gear, I'd love to have you during some of these shows too. Earl and I would love to have you during especially Survivor Series.
Likewise,
it's going to be so much fun.
I don't do a lot of watch-alongs, but when I do, I'll make sure to share out the StreamYards. If you guys want to pop into, you're always welcome on my channel. I appreciate you guys.
Thank you. Thank you so
Take
much
care.
for popping on. Have a great rest of your night.
You
We
got it,
appreciate
man.
it.
You got it. You got it. Earl, stop yelling at me for hitting the like button, brother, too. I always hit that like button. You deserve it. That's the first thing I do when I'm busted. I'm a ball buster. It's all in fun. If you can't have fun with it, why do it, right? You got to have fun. Hey, right back at you, my brother. You guys are amazing. Keep doing what you're doing. I'm out.
Thank you. You have a great night, too. That's Blaze Radio, everybody. If you have not already, make sure you go sub up to his channel. He does excellent work with his show. He's a passionate wrestling fan and absolutely incredibly awesome dude. Thank you so much for popping on. Always love the work that you do, Blaze. Thank you so much. Earl? Earl, you're actually muted right now. Earl's having a little bit of issues with his internet right now.
Hold on.
Oh, there we go. Go ahead, Earl.
Okay.
I've talked enough. You can go
Okay.
ahead.
There we lady, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for the Raw Watch Along. That is going to do it. We want to thank all of you in the chat. We want to thank the Hardcore Sports Network. We want to thank all of you for joining us here tonight for the Hardcore Sports. This has been an absolute fabulous night. People on the internet are just destroying the Raw main event right now, and I could imagine what everyone is saying.
Really?
Yeah, yes.
They're
Yes.
destroying it? Why? Like, what are they
People,
saying? I'm just intrigued.
they are saying it's an embarrassment. They are saying that this is a terrible booking. They are saying everything under the sun. So it is not going to be a good time for Triple H when he reads the internet.
Peace and positive vibes to you, too.
Peace and positive vibes to Blaze Radio. I'm
He's got a good
just
point.
yeah. People will complain about everything. Yeah, sounds like you need to follow more positive people in the world. Yeah, well,
Mm-hmm.
I try, Blaze. I try. Um. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that is what people are saying on the internet. It's an embarrassment. It's a joke. Uh, People can't
I don't
believe
get
that this
that.
cash.
I
I
don't understand why they're calling it an embarrassment. I
I
thought it was pretty solid.
I don't know. I mean,
Yeah.
it's a failed cash in. It's a failed cash in, and that's what it is. Um,
Yeah, but people don't understand. What are you going to do with him? Austin Theory is not ready to be a champion. We all know that Austin Theory winning the briefcase made no sense, but when Vince McMahon was in control, that was his guy. He wanted to put the rocket up Austin Theory and shoot him to the moon. And now that Triple H has taken over, he's trying to do what's best for the WWE Universal Championship and for Austin Theory. He's not ready to be a world champion. So this is the best way to get that monkey off his back and get that pressure off of him. Now the briefcase is gone, and you could slowly try to rebuild him back up as a credible wrestler. It made no sense why he became the Money in the Bank briefcase holder, and now this is going to help out Austin Theory ultimately in the end. I had to get that out there. I just don't understand, why people are getting crazy about this. It made no sense. You can't have Seth Rollins lose the title.
right. Just I don't know, Jeffrey. I don't know what people want. I don't know what people
It's
want
just them being
anymore.
greedy, Earl. They don't know what
What
they
is the
want.
WWE supposed to
That makes no sense.
do at this point? What do you do with that briefcase?
Well, it doesn't matter now. The briefcase is gone. Austin
right.
Theory had a failed cash in, so I thought it was intriguing. I did not mind it. People are going to get crazy about it, but I did not mind it at all. I didn't.
I people are like, how are you going to support that? How do you support? I was like, well,
What are you
well,
supposed to
if
do
you
with
feel
Austin Theory? This is the question that people aren't answering. Is this guy really credible enough to be a champion? I mean, come on, people. I don't want to make this negative, but what is he going to do as the champion? He's not beating Roman Reigns. Austin Theory's not
Right.
the guy that's going to beat Roman Reigns. Let's get to reality here. He's not doing it.
Right.
And he wasn't beating
Right.
Seth Rollins because of how over Rollins is right now. You had to get that briefcase off of him. I see the end game they're doing with Reigns. He's not losing that championship anytime soon. He's probably going to
Right.
beat The Rock at WrestleMania. They're going to want him to be the
Right.
most dominant world champion in WWE history. Maybe have that title for over 1,000 days as champion, and then eventually, poof, then you drop the title. That's what I think what they're trying to do. So I don't get it.
Right.
I don't get it.
I don't know, but the internet is ablaze, and it's not in a good way, unfortunately.
Yeah, and Mac is
Um,
absolutely right. He was never supposed to have that briefcase. That's Vince McMahon wanting to put his guy at the top. That's the only reason why Austin Theory even won that briefcase, because of the fact that Vince McMahon was in love with Austin Theory and he wanted to shoot the rocket pack on his back and get him to become a world champion. If Vince McMahon was still in charge right now, Austin Theory would probably been world champion. He would have probably been the one to defeat Roman Reigns. Guarantee it. Guarantee if Vince was still in charge, Austin
Right.
Theory would probably be world champion because Vince would be bored with the bloodline right now. I don't get it. I don't get why people are upset. I
Right.
don't. Maybe I just sound foolish. Maybe we're just not making common sense
I-
right now,
I don't-
Earl, but I don't get it. I apologize for taking up more time. I just don't get
I
the
don't
fans
know.
right now with this. I don't.
I don't understand it either.
No.
I'm gonna talk about more about this.
We'll talk about this more backstage, Earl.
because
You and I will talk about it more backstage.
yeah, because I just I don't know. I mean, I don't know what to do at this point. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna close the stream, and
Mm.
we hope that you've enjoyed the Raw Watch Along. Jeffrey and I will be back next Monday night for another
Thank you, guys.
edition of the Raw Watch Along.
Have a great rest of your
Good
night,
night,
everybody.
everyone,
Take it
and
easy.
have a great Tuesday. Don't forget, go out and vote.
Yes,
Take it easy, and don't forget to
absolutely.
vote. Good night, everyone.
Have a great night, guys. Thank you, Mac. Thank you, Blaze. Thank you, Sophie. Thank you, everybody that came by the chat.